She's a bard.
Okay, so it should be currently streaming, which I'll check.
An acrobat. I'm sorry.
An acrobat.
Okay, now go to where it says Twitch and hit start, because it should piggyback off that. It's on the right-hand side. Keep going over. There should be, scroll down.
Okay, and hit start.
Try that.
Wait, are we level 6?
Yes. Then you get your magic.
I don't know if
Where-
it clicked or not.
Just do it.
Doing your mom.
Welcome everyone who's watching this live stream. This is Grin. Join us tonight as we play Dungeons and Dragons, the 5th edition, around ye old table, throwing dice, telling stories, and frustrating the shit out of the Dungeon Master. Tonight, we will continue our weekly live stream venture as Grin presents Keys from the Golden Vault, a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition adventure anthology from Wizards of the Coast. Joining me at the table are the stars of the stream for tonight, the players. To my left, we have...
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm playing Maki Ostrin, a Tabaxi wizard, and I got a pretty good record going right now.
Hi, I'm Art. I'm playing Brilana Kyer. You can just call her Bree. I'm playing a rogue ranger. Nobody knows why she went rogue, though.
Hopefully she knows why she went rogue.
Some will never know.
Hashtag, why did you go rogue?
I'm Maria. I'm playing Dusty Fairborn, the halfling bard acrobat. After a few week bender, she's back. She's out of money. She's ready to do whatever it takes to get back on that bar stool.
I'm Greg. I am playing Karos, a tiefling ranger with a perfect record so far.
Yeah. I'm Jenny. I'm playing Nissa Nightshade, a goblin rogue, and I'm also 3 for 3, or maybe it's 4 for 4, but we're on a
Or a
roll.
Wendy's meal.
Those of you who are watching this, go back and give me the numbers too. Make sure they're not lying to me.
I think I'm 4 for 2.
Yay, go back, give me the numbers.
My record is
7,
like
and I've
1
lost
and
2.
1 and 1, I think, for Dusty.
Alright, my name is Eric, and I get the privilege of being your Dungeon Master / Game Master for this evening as we play the 6th chapter, I think. I don't know if I edited my notes right. I feel like it's the 7th chapter. It's one of the two. And this one is called Axe from Beyond, or Axe from the Grave. My apologies. Well, we're going to continue our story in the homebrew world of Solaris on the continent of Alteratus in the city of Northfair, with our guild members sitting around the guild table of the Gemstone Breakfast Bistro. At the table's head, once again, is Silas, with Linux this time, as she will drop another key onto the table. The Golden Vault has another job for us to undertake. Keep up the good work, is what she says, as Silas will pull out the ever-familiar ornate music box. We'll leave you all to it. They will stand, they will depart, tiny hut in action, sealing the table. You will all place the key into the music box, winding it up as the lid pops open. The familiar, soothing voice once again says, "Greetings, operatives. A personal, extremely valuable item has been stolen from the grave of a famous bard," wink wink, "whose spirit remains restless from injustice. The Golden Vault wants this extremely valuable item returned to its proper owner. This quest, should you choose to undertake it, requires you to travel to the village of Toadhop. Details will reveal themselves to you shortly after your arrival. Good luck, operatives." The music box lid will close. The key comes to a very slow stop as they both will vanish. Gathering all your things, we will screen swipe / montage with traveling to the little hamlet of Toadhop. As you guys approach, you will see that it is indeed a rustic hamlet that is named Toadhop. They boast about their population of 30 hard-working folk. There are 2 local establishments that would appeal to visitors such as yourselves. The first is a ramshackle inn called Misty's Bunks. The second is a quaint tavern called My Left Boot.
Oh, I want to go there.
Yeah.
So, you guys will enter into the town. What I'd like to have you guys do is determine what you guys would like to do, whether it is investigation or perception, to figure out what the heck is going on as far as asking questions about what you're here for. You can determine if you want to do a group or individual search.
Investigation
I
or
vote
perception?
Investigation.
Yeah, I would vote
And
investigation.
would we do
as
a
well.
group investigation?
Well, I'm
So
plus
I have
5
two separate
with-
numbers. So I have a number if you do it individually for each one of you, and then I have if you do it all as a group, I got a number calculated.
Dusty chooses to abstain
Ooh.
because I'm not very great at looking at things.
So do we
or
wanna do it
perceiving
separately?
I
things.
was 7.
Same, I have a +7, so
right.
separately.
So-
Separately.
Okay, what are we
Separately.
doing?
Perception.
As far as okay, we're gonna do a perception
Oh.
for Bree.
I'm gonna do an investigation for Maki.
Maki's doing investigation.
Investigation.
Nissa is also doing an investigation.
Perfect.
Then I'll do perception just so we even it out.
That works.
Okay.
Oh,
Nissa got an 18.
Maki got a
Investigation.
15. What was the end called, by the way?
The end is the left boot or my left boot. I'm sorry.
My
The inn is
I thought that was the
Misty's-
tavern.
Misty's
Tavern.
bunks.
Misty's bunks is the inn, and my left boot
Bunks?
is
Misty bunks.
bunks. Yep, like bunk
That
beds.
sounds better.
bunk beds.
It's
What's your name?
bunks.
Bunks.
bunks. Bunks, like a bunk bed. Turn your hearing aid up.
That's only 9. That's horrible.
Okay.
So we have 15 for Maki.
Yeah. Bree,
What
what'd you
do we
get?
have,
I
Bree?
had a 9.
Okay.
30, 25.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
We suck at this side
So-
of the table.
Bree is literally going to walk around taking things in. Every
knew
time
it
you
did.
stop, every time you stop and ask somebody, they're very polite within the town, and they direct you to go somewhere else. As far as like, I'm not quite sure about this, but maybe you should talk with this person here. So you kind of just travel around trying to ask the questions. You're not sure if you're not asking the right questions, or if they're just giving you the runaround.
You get a
The-
20.
The three of you are going to gain a couple things. You are going to gain that Toad Hop's honorary mayor is a brown sow, or female pig, for those of you who don't know what a sow is, named Jenna Bean. And to dispel any doubts or discrepancies you may have not believing that, as to Jenna Bean's role, you will find out by seeing this sow around town, as the word mayor has been painted in white paint on the sow's flanks.
Oh, okay.
The big thing that you all will discover and come to a pretty good consensus is that you will discover a person by the name of Frederick Dartwild to be a famous bard who was born and raised in Toad Hop and is the town's quote-unquote claim to fame. They will all rave over that. That's what you guys have gathered up to this point. I will continue a little narration to help further set the scene. Are there any questions before I continue?
Would I, by any chance, know this person? Or know of them?
I would
From my
allow both
circles?
you and Dusty to make a history check.
Woo! Oh. Oh, dirty 20.
19.
Okay, the two of you both will collaborate and know that this person is a pretty well-famed bard who actually was traveling around with an adventuring group. He had a beautiful instrument in which he claimed to be or called the Golden Axe. Unfortunately, he was killed by taking a manticore tail directly to the chest. The adventuring party brought him back and laid him to rest here in the town of Toad Hop. That's what your history will reveal.
Manticore tail to the chest.
Yes. Now, I will continue slight narrations before we will go forward. So at this point, you've all noticed several things while doing your kind of walkabout, gathering information, checking the town out of Toad Hop. You've noticed that most of the patrons that you've talked to are frightened. They have troubled looks on their faces. And they're just simple, hardworking folk. You know and have discovered that Frody, aka Frodrick, not Frederick, sorry, Frodrick Dartwild, his nickname is Frody, was a famous bard who died about a month ago.
Oh, this is recent.
Everyone in the town attended the funeral. Now, you've also gathered that he's crawled from his grave. He has returned to the cabin where he was born and spent his childhood. The poor family that currently owns the cabin is now out of sorts, to say the least. The family that lives there, as described, there's a father, a mother, and 3 daughters. They are currently now staying with the neighbors until this grave matter is resolved, pun intended. The good folk of Toad Hop would like it very much if you all, being adventurers, much like the deceased or former living, could pay a visit to the old Dartwild cabin and find out why Toad Hop's most famous bard has returned from the dead. The sooner he stops stinking up the place, the sooner he can be laid to rest again.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Marking.
Are we all good to go?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have anything you want to do?
Then it matters.
now?
What time of day is it?
We'll say that it's evening. We'll say 5 o'clock-ish. You've got a few hours before the sun sets and things become creepy.
Do they know that the axe is stolen, obviously? The golden axe?
I'm going to say that none of the village patrons understand why this is taking place.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that specific thing.
Correct. The 2 of you, both Dusty and Maki, with your history, know about the golden axe.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's it.
All right. We'd relay that to the group, like what we know, I'm sure.
I'm visibly shaken because I can't imagine somebody stealing something so precious and so well loved by their... They couldn't have been a town person. I can't believe that to be true. These people seem pure.
The baker's a little sketchy, but I'm just gonna ignore that for
The baker.
Yeah, and then I think we want to either get directions to his cabin, quote unquote, or go to his cabin.
Yep. They will give
Directions
you.
would be
They will
good.
give you directions. Who has the highest survival skill here will lead the party.
I'm gonna look.
I'm hoping a ranger.
I got a +3 right now.
Does anybody have higher than a +3
No.
on survival? Well, it looks like the ranger is going to lead the party based off the directions that the town gave you. It's located slightly, I think it's like a couple miles outside of the city, or the little hamlet, my apologies. So go ahead and give me a survival check. And because you got directions, you can roll at advantage.
Ooh.
All right, so that is a net 20 for 23.
Well, those directions are pretty good. Your skills compensate for any lack of direction. It takes you but a brief 15-minute walk to get to the location, this cabin. As you approach this cabin, you can clearly all see that the front door is wide open. A rotten stench emanates from said front door. There's a noise behind you. It signals the arrival of 4 clumsy local youths who keep their distance from the cabin once they catch a whiff of something unnatural. Dang, if they ain't going in, or if they ain't going inside, exclaims one of the youths. Shut up, or Frody might hear you, hisses another. As they stand there with their weapons,
I really want to mess with them.
watching you.
No.
What would you guys like to do at this point?
Fuck with the youths.
I'll walk up to these kids. I will bound up to them, like cartwheels, etc.
They each take a quick shuffle back and their sword at the ready.
And I'm jingling my bells around my wrist and everything. And I'll just say, "You kids been inside?"
They all look at each other and says, maybe. What's
You know
it to
what?
you?
You know what happens if they go inside?
Yeah, I've heard some things.
Not good.
I didn't think you guys were that brave. You don't look like you're that brave.
I'm brave, is what one of them's going to say.
Well, then tell me about what you saw inside then.
What do I get for telling you?
The satisfaction of a job well done.
Well, that doesn't pay my bills, is what he says.
Bills, sir?
He looks down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Damn.
that's what the adults say.
Damn. Bill, sir.
No, we haven't been in here, is what the smallest little one says. And he's got this wooden sword. The rest of them have actual swords. Like short swords.
wooden sword.
It's yeah. Think of him as like maybe Peter Pan, Little John from Peter Pan, the little one with the teddy bear. This guy looks very like he's 6, 7. The rest of them are teenagers. He's got this little wooden sword.
I'll get down.
Yeah.
Mage hand. Well, as Dusty's doing this, I want to try to use mage hand to like tickle the back of one of their ears.
I'm gonna
Which
get down
one?
on one knee and say, well, finally somebody's speaking some sense, and ignore the teenagers and talk to the young one.
Definitely the teenager.
You haven't been inside. How long has it smelled like this?
It's been this way for close to a 10-day or a week.
Have you seen anyone going in or out at all besides the family that was displaced?
The oldest one next to the little tyke is going to be like, shh, quiet, like that. And he's going to get real quiet, but he's got these little eyes like he wants to say something, but like Big
Oh,
Brother.
I definitely want to
shush.
scare him now. I want to scare the
Go
oldest
ahead with
one.
your mage hand.
Huh?
You were going to mage
Yeah,
hand. So
I
go
want
ahead.
a mage hand. Do you want me to roll Arcana?
Yeah, give me an
That's what-
Arcana to manipulate it.
23.
Oh, easy enough. So you pick the biggest, baddest one of the group,
I
who
just want
seems
to
to be the dominant one.
creep up his neck like it's a spider almost, and
Yeah.
just like pull like a little bit on his hair.
Yep, he is immediately frightened as he's like, dude, run! Ah! And they all freak out and take off running, except for the little one who's like, ready to answer your question. And he looks and he says, what was your question again?
Have you seen anybody besides the displaced family coming and going out of here?
Nobody. And then he takes off and runs.
Thank you!
You're welcome!
Job well done.
Yes. Hopefully they won't come back. I don't
think they're gonna come back.
I hope not.
I think one said he felt a spider or something. Who knows? Let's go inside. It's crazy.
I'm gonna pull my scarf over my nose and
Yeah.
prepare to enter the...
I'm gonna just.
Probably being from depths, I'm probably used to stinky smells.
Okay.
I would say.
What's your marching order inside this cabin?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Okay.
I'll go third.
You're a
Oh,
tiefling.
Okay. So as you guys take foot into the door, you can see that the cabin is full of buzzing flies.
Ugh.
Oh.
Seated in a dark corner behind a rickety kitchen table is what is attracting the flies, as the putrid human corpse with yellow eyes. In a very raspy voice, the creature says, "Well met, my name is Froderick Dartwild. My friends call me Frody." And you just hear this, like the sinuing sound of like decay, just as he like tries to move and adjust, buzzing of flies kind of past you.
So yeah, I make room so we can all kind of.
You're a goblin, right? I think I can just walk over you.
You probably could.
I'm gonna pull out my flute and just try to, relate and play some music.
Give me a
Here you go.
performance.
That is a 23.
Oh, a fellow bard.
Doodly doodly. I'm also jumping around and being ridiculous.
I know my appearance is a little off-putting, is what he says. I truly didn't mean to frighten away the current owners of my childhood home. But I do need some help, is what he says. I was afraid, that no one else would speak with me because of my appearance. I wish for someone to bring back my beloved golden axe. An instrument of mine, is what he says.
Do you have any idea who may have taken this?
Inspiration point if you don't have it. As a matter of fact, I believe it to be two halflings that dug up my grave in the dead of night, and that have taken my beautiful Kanaith mandolin, is what he'll say.
I was gonna ask what it was.
There you go.
Knaif.
Canaith. I think it's Kanaith. Kenneth. We'll go with Kenneth.
Mandolin.
There you go. The robbers' names were Mackerel and Trout, is what he'll say.
You're not pulling my leg, are ya?
Look at these eyes. It's like worms kind of fall out of his hands and he points to his eyes.
Can I still inside him
Sure,
silently?
you can.
I don't know how you think you look, but
Yeah,
you're
no,
still
I
very
believe him.
charming, sir.
What do you have?
I got a 6.
Totally believe them.
Yeah.
Those eyes are believable.
Yeah. I
They
believe
don't
the
blink.
worms.
They unwaver.
Mackerel and
Just kinda
trout.
staring.
Could this be a real name, or is that maybe nicknames? Do you...
I believe that they are real, is what he'll say, after hearing them talk when they broke into my coffin, my place of rest. I believe their accents to be nearby is what he'll say. Local accents.
Do you know how you were awakened? I mean, you were, yeah,
He will say,
awakened.
Awoke.
after they had taken the instrument and were long gone, I figured out how to animate my own corpse, is what he'll say.
That's awesome.
I'm just reading from the book currently.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
No, Maki will say that legitimately, like, that's awesome.
Yes.
Interesting.
Imagine your spite being so good you can just transcend that barrier.
I'm gonna need to
Yeah.
stay here for some lessons.
Yeah, honestly, if you could just teach us how to spite our way back from the grave. So local accents, mackerel and trout. Would we know this town has is it, what type of people are in this town?
I would say it's predominantly human. There's other races and species here
I
that are
mean,
predominantly human. There's only 30 to 35, as stated
Yeah.
earlier.
What was your experience with this mackerel and trout prior to your death?
Did you know him?
I did not know them. I just overheard them call each other trout and mackerel, essentially.
Did the name sound gender specific, like male or?
They both had pretty heavy accents and on the deep side, potentially male, is what he'll say.
Did they say any plans of where they were going? What they were doing?
He shakes his head and just little fly out of his ear hole.
Did they mention any other names?
Have any markings?
He is going to say the conversation was very limited.
Professionals.
Let me double check all these
But
words
how would they
here.
know about
Could they have been employed by the graveyard? Like already grave diggers?
Yeah, I guess we would have to ask
Possibly,
people about his funeral. Maybe see who was all there. See if they remember any halflings.
If they're local people and this is such a small town of 30, there'll be people missing if they left town.
Yeah,
Yes.
people who haven't been there
They'll know
since this
about it.
happened.
So he doesn't he has no more real in-depth answers
Yeah.
for you.
I'm gonna hand him my coveted hand drum. It's not really that coveted. And be like, I will loan you this in its stead while we
So
hopefully...
he reaches for it,
Oh no.
takes it, and pulls it back in. There's a little bit of flesh kind of
Yeah.
to the floor.
Mm.
My apologies, is what he says.
It's an honor, honestly.
I'm
We'd all
having
over
a
it.
hard time pulling myself together, is what he says.
We've all been there, you know.
You still
one
got
day or
mad
another.
jokes.
Yeah.
It's slightly embarrassing.
No. You look honestly pretty good.
Considering
That's very
the
comforting.
circumstances.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, I feel like I smell bad, is what he
You
says.
look better than you smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes. We'll get some flowers maybe. Just liven the space up.
Is the golden axe something you would bring out during your performance?
It was
Something.
a very powerful magical mandolin which helped define me as the greatest
Okay.
bard in the region.
So
As he stands and he'll do a little
Prominently
like flourishing bow and
Careful,
Okay.
careful.
Oh,
Yes.
oh God.
yes.
Clap. Everyone
Yeah,
clap.
this-
Everyone clap.
Good
Yes.
job.
I'm
Yep.
not as nimble as I once was.
You just look great, honestly.
Yes.
Ugh.
I've seen worse recently.
As there's this big hole in his chest as well, where the manticore tail pierced it.
If I had a diagram, I'd show you guys. That would be where. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's go.
All right. So
We'll get it back for you.
We will attempt
do our
to.
best. Do our best.
I wish to return to my place of rest, for sure,
Yes.
is what he says.
We have to get this back.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you guys exit the
Okay.
cabin, the air kind of clears a little bit.
I take
as
a
you
nice
leave.
big breath of
We
fresh
should
air.
maybe open the windows a little bit to let the stench out.
I mean, we gotta wait until he's
This
gone.
building
before-
has no windows.
Why?
I'll just
Why?
refer to previous episodes.
Do the buildings have windows?
There's windows in there.
You can't ruin this forever for me.
The door's wide open.
It is
Well,
windows.
the last place had doors, and the place before had doors, but no one had windows.
Listen, watch the previous streams on
Yes.
YouTube. Okay, so you guys
Anyways.
exit out. As you exit out, it is going to begin to, I don't know, get kind of dark. Like not quite,
Vibe-wise, or
no. Like the sun is beginning to set, so you
Okay.
can see the transition within the next hour or so. It's going to turn into more of a night. As I hopefully chew this and make it a night sound. Did I break? the internet. Maybe I broke the internet.
Broke the internet.
As we walk
No,
back
there's things.
to town, I will probably suggest, should we maybe hit up the old My Left Boot Tavern?
I
to
really
see-
thought you were gonna say something else.
My left boob.
My left boob.
Okay.
We hit My Left Boot.
Oh, I was on the same page.
Yeah, I was like, what is Dusty saying right now?
That's over by
What?
the Misty Butts.
Misty Butts. Yeah,
Misty butts and my left boob. All right,
There we go.
it's already begun.
There we go. Let's play a
Um,
drinking game. How many times do you hear Misty butt and left boob?
I don't know. Let me get
Drink.
a different drink. Yeah, but do we want to tell the town people like the truth on why he's here? Because then they're just gonna start that blame game that small towns do.
I was thinking maybe we just do some recon and I can maybe
Yeah.
listen into some
The
people's
townspeople
brains.
are already distressed. I don't think I want to add. I don't think it would be a good idea.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if we tell them that someone stole something, they will immediately start pointing fingers.
Yeah.
We can just start inquiring,
Yeah.
are there any
Let's recon.
people missing, or has anybody left town recently on a fun adventure to go?
About yay.
Is there like a police
Pond.
force here or no?
No.
Would just be
You
kind of the
would-
mayor and the people's votes.
The mayor is literally an honorary pig.
Yeah.
So
Great. Does
yeah.
anyone have speak with animals?
I do.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I have a plan.
A ranger that has a proper spell. Speak with animals. I like it.
Take a shot.
Unlike a cleric who doesn't have speak with dead, Megan. Anyway.
I fear for you. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to my left boob. Let's get it started. That's what
So,
everyone.
okay,
Yep.
so you go into the tavern.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you're going into the tavern,
Yeah.
Yes.
you can see that there's several locals that are drinking for kind of like an after-work social hour, if you will. They've gathered in there. The mayor is on top of the bar squealing.
Can I
There you go.
look around and find a table full of young, impressionable male types
Oh, okay.
of drinking age?
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception.
Are you grooming?
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, there's a good mix. You're gonna find a small table, and as a matter of fact, 2 of the male types will be 2 of the 4 that you encountered at the cabin.
Oops.
Perfect.
Okay.
I will stride right up and then, greet the 2. Like, I've known them for years. Oh my gosh, great to see you. Imagine meeting you guys here as if this weren't the only place in town.
They're both like backing up a little bit in their chairs and kind of looking awkwardly, like, what is going on?
I know we pop up everywhere, right? It's kind of crazy. And I will buy the table a round of drinks.
Can this be an intimidation roll?
So we'll see where it goes.
I'll buy we all want a round, right? A round of drinks, and I'll just go up to the bar, get us 5 drinks.
Okay.
Or whatever, however many people there are.
Meanwhile, they're like leaning in, whispering. Okay. And you walk out to the barkeeper, who will be let's make him like a middle-aged human male who's behind there, who kind of smiles and says, welcome to Toad Hop. What can I get for you?
5 ales.
Coming right up. So he will immediately begin to, he takes his hand and kind of swoops up 5 glasses and goes to the barrel where the tap is and just kind of bang, 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 tops it off, puts it on there and says it'll be a gold piece.
All right, I give him a gold piece and I start carrying one at a time, 2 hands, very small.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot! Oh my god!
One. Yeah, so I'd make 5 trips to the table while these boys have no interest in helping, obviously.
Okay.
And I'm like, drink up. Obviously I'm trying to be friendly.
They both look at it and they're like,
You saw me get it right. It's like you watched me walk all 5 of these.
yeah,
back.
drink up is what the oldest one says, who seemed to be the leader of the 4. And he grabs it and he just drinks it.
A man after my own heart. Wink, wink.
Yeah, that's what he
Hello?
says.
Say, what do you know about some fellows of my stature being around here? You have any friends that are
What
shorter?
do you mean, is what he says. And he leans in like he's now taking a little bit of interest.
Yeah, I've heard tell that there may have been some halflings around And, it's always good to be welcomed with, people I know and can relate to, and just wondering if you'd seen or heard about them.
We always have people coming and going. Halflings, tieflings, humans, half-orcs. We're a small little off-the-beaten-path town, but some people come and buy, sell, and trade from some of the patrons here. That's what he says.
Can you think of any specific, maybe like just a small group of them that may pass through at all for no particular reason?
They'll both kind of look as they're nursing this ale, and they're going to just shake their head like, no. You guys are probably the biggest thing to come through in the past couple of days that we're aware of.
And what do you make of that cabin out in the woods?
Well, that belonged to Frody, is what the oldest one's going to say.
Yeah, we met Frody.
Well, we were going to go deal with Frody, is what he says.
What do you mean deal with Frody?
Like, exorcise the demon deal with, is what he says.
Wow. We're gonna...
I disguise myself as Frody and just like walk out of the bathroom and just...
Okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of hang out there and keep liquoring them up, see if I can't get any kind of additional information out of
It's
these.
not going to take much because while they are of drinking age, the town folks will not acknowledge them as old enough to drink, so they're still treated as kids. So the barkeep will he'll give them something that's really watered down, and you gave them something that's really not watered down. So they're it doesn't take halfway in, they're kind of got the goggles starting to fill the beer goggles.
Nice.
Yeah, man, and I'm gonna lean into pretending I'm drunk, they have these silly names, they have fish names like flounder or mackerel or something like that.
Oh, yeah, mackerel. I know him is what he's going to say, the oldest one.
The
other one has been quiet the entire time. Yeah, absolutely. He has a partner. His name's Trout. They come in here every once in a while and they sell their crawfish and their frogs and things like that. They live not too far off from here, maybe a couple miles down the path is what he'll say.
Oh, okay. I might have to pay them a visit. I bet, we could relate.
I mean, they're pretty nice.
You say they come in here selling wares?
Yeah, typically they have crawfish. They live next to the river, if I understand right. And they catch crayfish, crawfish, frogfish. He's drunk, just randoming things off.
Fish, I think.
When was the last time that you saw him? Today? Yesterday?
I mean, it's been a couple days ago for sure.
Cajun fish, pork fish.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys finish your drinks. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Hey, you're all right. You're all right. Is he drowns
I know. And I'll do a cartwheel and stuff. Yeah. I'll basically lose all the fake drunk I was faking and just cartwheel away.
Right. Now, while this was all taking place, the rest of you were doing what?
I was probably gonna No, I was probably gonna try to find that older working for a long time generation in town. They just want a beer after work.
Yeah, it's a dwarf. He's there.
Yeah. Awesome.
He's a very old dwarf.
Oh, great. Okay. Does it look like his ale's running out, or?
I mean, he's got several empty cups.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, what's that dwarf drinking?
Hey! He stops you. You get your hands off my...
I was gonna get you another one.
Oh, you keep the cup here.
Sure.
You go get me another from bar.
What are you drinking?
It's ale.
Just ale? Okay.
Yes, that's what he says.
I'll go get him. I'll grab myself an ale and him an ale.
Okay.
And I'll walk back over. I'll hand him his. And then.
Very good. He slides the one aside and takes the fresh one.
Do you mind if I sit with you?
I mean, for now, no. Have seat. It's fine.
So I'll sit down, respectfully.
You're strange. Lot of hair all over your body.
I've got that sometimes.
Yeah,
but
you're kind of like a female dwarf, a little sexy. I'm not going to lie.
I was gonna say I typically get along with dwarves.
I can see why.
You've lived here for, I'm assuming, a long time, or just passing through?
I am. I'm an iron worker, working in the smithy.
Nice. Here, you guys have a bit of a problem right now.
I mean, I don't have a problem.
Just the cabin. maybe the dead guy
The,
crawling out of
the
his
family has problem with
Yeah,
that
I guess
person.
that would be their problem, not really your problem.
No, I just make things. Is there somewhere this conversation is going?
I just wanted to ask about Froderick. See if you knew anything about him. You've been in the town.
He's a very flamboyant bard that claims to be the best bard, as all bards typically think, oh, I'm the best, I play the
Is
best
Dusty
instruments.
cartwheeling away at this moment?
Literally cartwheeling
Yeah, like
away.
backwards.
See,
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah.
that person there probably bard.
I know it. I'm in that adventuring
You
party.
poor person, you.
Thank you.
Listen, I could always use an assistant of your caliber at my shop if you're interested.
Not very strong, you see.
Oh, I don't need necessarily the strength. I've got enough in these guns.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm.
I just kind of, we like to help, even though that one likes to cartwheel. So I'm just maybe wondering if you had any information for me. We hate to say it, but we think
Like,
it's two halflings.
Are you authority? Are you like cop trying to bust me? I
Whoa,
mean, I don't.
whoa.
I keep to myself. I work with the iron.
No, I know that. I
In
mean,
the
dwarves
steel.
are honest people.
For the most
Always.
part, yes. Yes, agreed.
Has he got his drink yet?
Oh, he's got his drink. It'll take. I can't outdrink him. I need you to understand that. Actually, maybe I could. I don't know. It would depend. The dice want to tell a story. If he's done with his one drink, I'll also hand him mine because I haven't taken anything.
Very
out of
good,
it.
yes, of you. And he starts drinking that one.
Yes, I'm not much of a drinker either. I just wanted to see, you didn't do anything. I know that, but
No.
you probably some sketchy people around town, maybe.
I mean, we get people that come and go occasionally. Most people, your hard work is very honest.
Yes. Anyone that hasn't been in a while that would typically be in?
Like there's some traders, not like traders, but
You
traders.
trade- like they
yes,
trade
trade
things,
goods.
trades,
yes,
yeah.
correct. Let's
Yeah,
be
yeah.
clear on that.
Any of those guys that are typically in but haven't been in recently?
Not that,
Call
not
it
that
like
I
a week.
really paid attention to. I love the hammer and anvil a lot.
Yeah.
I focus all my skills.
And
Bang! Bang!
God.
That's what I do.
Yeah, it sounds
Sick beat.
Are you dancing? Awesome. Well,
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
That untus.
I appreciate your time. If I'm
Yes, I
still in town
appreciate the ales.
by tomorrow, buy another one.
Oh, that's great. I always like free drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Okay. Anybody else?
Well, I'd probably go up to the bar and try to climb up there.
Does
And
the barkeep
sit.
looks over?
I know, and maybe
Oh.
try to be helpful and kind of bring the dirty mugs in to where the barkeep's at, just to make
Can
their
I,
job easier.
Can I help you, little one?
And say, yes, hello, my name's Nissa. I'm visiting your town, and I would get an ale and in a big mug and a small person, and I would be trying to drink
Drowning
that.
yourself.
Oh, I try to drown myself. So while they're just trying to strike up a conversation, ask them how long they've been employed in the establishment.
I've been here for
and-
10 years.
And must see a lot of travelers coming and going.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yes, and just by happenstance, had they seen small travelers who
Is
They
this a
had-
joke, as he says, looking at
Oh,
Oh,
No.
Okay.
no, looking for some small travelers with odd names that they might have mentioned. Of
I
a
mean,
fish.
Nissa is kind of odd. You are small.
Yes, I am, and I'm also green.
Yes.
But small folk that have a odd name, like a fish name,
You mean like
like
A halfling type
mackerel.
folk.
Yes,
that have names such as mackerel and trout?
exactly.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes,
No,
they,
I'm-
they come in here and partake in some drink and such, and some shenanigans occasionally. They're good folk.
Yeah, I was talking to someone else, and I understood that they trade. They might be.
They come in
into
here
trade.
and they sell crayfish and frogs and such, yes.
Is that something they try to trade inside your establishment?
We do
Yeah,
we do provide
okay.
some foods, yeah.
Okay. And have you seen them in the past? You said you've seen them in the past
Not in a couple
week?
days.
Okay. Did they
Where are
happen
you-
to say?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Cave.
Oh, several miles away from here. Just visiting, getting an ale, and enjoying
Okay.
your nice establishment.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
let you get back to work, but I just wanted to know if they happen to mention where they live, reside, part of town?
Well, they live about 5 miles away from here, near the river's edge, is what he'll say.
Okay. Well, I'll sit there and just let him go about his business, enjoy my ale, and
He's
Try
going.
to
He's going to
crawl
look,
down.
and he goes. Extends his
oh,
hand.
of course,
Oh,
a little extra there
very-
for
like-
your time. Thank
like,
you.
Well, how much extra?
Oh, probably a couple extra silver
Oh,
pieces.
that's mighty kind of you.
I did also not hand over my gold, so I'll just hand over
Sure,
2 gold.
sure. It was really only like 5 silver, but if
Yeah.
you want to hand 2 gold for a tip, he's gracious.
I will.
Push over whatever else I can to be helpful and say thank you so much. And jump down and see where my
Does anyone else want to do
colleagues
something?
are.
3 of the 5 of you.
Well, I was going to stand at the bar, lay down a gold piece, and ask for an ale,
Oh, easily, he'll provide you one.
and just sort of just lean back and just watch
Observe.
everybody else observe.
Watch the circus.
Just watch the circus. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, that's easily done.
Yes.
Easily
Then
done.
Watch me on my first date.
Such wonderful spots you have.
My mom's calling.
Your whiskers are so long.
I have to wash my hair. I'm sorry.
I have to wash everything.
Jinx.
Did you want to talk to the honorary mayor before we go? Well, yeah, I don't know. That's probably
You don't have to.
no. I think
I mean, he's on the bar. The pit, or she is on the bar. She kind of like has a. They've got her kind of built like a small little. I don't know, like a little, not like a trough, but a little kind of space where they can put the mayor, and she can kind of like maneuver back and forth when she's not busy doing her daily tasks.
Uh-huh.
okay. Yeah.
I mean, if you
sure.
want to talk to her, I just don't want you to waste a spell
Ask
slot.
when,
Yeah.
ask when the town hall is. I want to talk to them.
Down hall meeting.
It's a town forum, people.
No, I'll just be at the bar listening.
Okay.
I did perk up when they talked about the smithing, though.
Okay.
You want to come join my date?
No, I was just wanting to try to pick up a dagger.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So do you want to go talk to the dwarf?
Yeah, I go talk to him.
Okay, you approach. He says, "May I help you?"
This is a day for conversation.
Yeah, I noticed you talking to my friend over there.
Oh, the one with the spots in the hair. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And you ought to pet her sometime.
I will take that into advisement for the next time she's here. Yes. Very
I'm
good.
scandalized.
Mom, can you come
Does
pick
she
me up?
does she prefer a gentle back swooshing, or is it more of an aggressive
No,
against the
get up
grain
right
kind of?
under
bongo
the
cat.
ear.
Oh, under the jawline. Oh, that's
Yeah.
always the good spot. Yes.
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 You can get one of those.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, great. I like that.
I'm the
Very
smartest
vigorous.
person in this party.
How dare you? No, you are.
I was like, what's the
Yeah,
intelligence?
you are. I'm sure.
But I was just wanting to. I heard you talking about being a smith. I wanted to see if I could pick up a dagger.
Perhaps. Do you have coin?
I do.
Okay. How much coin?
How much are they?
He will go to his side. He has a couple daggers that he has on him, personal, that he's worked on. He'll pull one out. He'll say, "For you, 25 gold pieces."
Hmm.
I think that's a
Should be like-
steal, is what he
Like,
said.
That's
what
a
about
steal.
for her?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, just
Yeah, that would be a steal if you turned your back.
I'm sorry, what? The beer is affecting my hearing. Did you say something?
No.
Okay.
No. Maybe tomorrow I'll
Stop
by and pick one up.
Okay. He gives directions to the shop.
Cool.
Okay.
You have a good evening.
I.
What kind of lock she got
Yes.
on that door?
So,
I'll probably start walking towards the door, but I'll try to make eye contact with you and
I'm
whoever
already
else.
gone.
Oh, okay. And I will
Walked right out.
go ahead and walk on out.
Okay, so you guys will get those of you that are, you'll gather outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you've learned what you've learned.
Yeah.
What's the next phase? What are we doing?
I said,
We're gonna go check out these.
Yeah, we need
Yep.
to
I
find
feel
out
like
where
we
it
need to
was
find
going.
where out on the river, because I'm assuming the river's not very short. Said about 5 miles from town
Which
to the
direction?
river.
North, south, east, or west.
I don't feel like we would run around for hours in the dark. Maybe
I mean, I could go get those liquored up kids and see if they
Yes.
can like lead us there.
Yeah,
Maybe the
that's
oldest
something.
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
prove himself.
So we got any
I will.
Candy or jerky?
I don't know. Do I still have that poison?
I have
from
charm
us?
person.
Stop. Ooh, you do have charm person.
Okay.
I feel like with
Sounds
them being
good.
all liquored up, it might be even easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Tell 'em we can get some better stuff.
yeah. Hey, I'll kind of like.
How old are these kids? Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
They're of
wait.
legal drinking age,
Okay.
I feel better now.
as well as legal age of consent. Does that clear everything up?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Let's go
yes.
inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the
Thank
stipulation
you.
of approaching the table for me.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Legal
They-
drinking age doesn't equal consent, so I just wanted
Yes.
to make sure if we're
Yes.
gonna do that.
yes.
I will saunter back up to the table
Ooh,
and
saunter.
give the oldest one.
The one that was quiet is gonna be like, hey, give him the elbow. He's like, oh, what, man?
Like I've got
Oh.
like drip. I'm like dripping my my charisma, just like doing everything I know you're supposed to do as a female to attract people.
So he has the
Shirt
big,
got
he has,
pulled down. The girls got pulled up.
Yep, like
he's
I'm.
got the big mug and he's like, hello, welcome back.
Oh, are you enjoying your ale?
It's delicious.
Isn't it more delicious tonight?
Oh, it's so amazing. That's what he says. He leans in really close.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him.
Oh, he's easily charmed.
Okay.
Not even gonna
Not
roll.
even roll.
No, not even.
You didn't even have to cast it.
Yeah.
Now, what's your name? That's probably important.
My name. Let me try to figure out through my drunken stupor what my name is.
And don't just tell me a
Yeah.
cool. Don't just
He's
tell me a
gonna
cool
say-
sounding name.
Eben. With,
Eben?
With 2 B's, an I and an N. An E to start it off with is what he says.
Wow, that's a really interesting way to spell a name.
Phonetics.
Is that doing it for
He's
you?
like
There
so-
you go.
He's so drunk.
Oh,
Eben.
This
Evan.
is the rest of my friends.
Hi, friends.
Their names are
Friends.
Friends. Friends 1,
We
2,
don't need
3, and
names.
4.
Yes, we don't need.
Okay.
I'm Rusty.
Oh, I'll bet you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Wait. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other guy's like looking at his partner essentially. He's like, what? He's still quiet, but he's kind of mumbling.
And I'll kind of like, why don't you come on outside and like, you know. I
Yeah,
have
he
a few-
just stands up, chair falls over, staggers, almost falling. He says, yeah, I'm good, and walks outside.
I'll see
What?
if his friends want to come with us.
The other guy,
Yeah.
he says, no, very quietly.
You don't want to join us?
No.
You should have gotten him because I feel like he knows something.
Well.
Yo, I'm outside, is what he says, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Sweet.
Echoes in the night air.
Can I try to persuade him to come with us?
You can try.
Okay.
I will ask
You don't want to leave your friend all alone.
with this crazy lady.
16.
No, he is higher than that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
He's an
will
18.
say
Oh, barely.
That's still a count. All it takes is one.
I know.
Just one.
as we walk out, I'm gonna link arms and just be like, you know, I really want to track down those friends you were telling me about, mackerel and trout.
I mean, I wouldn't call them friends. I know about them.
I mean, I'm saying they're my friends because, you know,
You got a lot
we're
of
both
friends.
like, you know, halflings are all friends kind of thing. We all know each
Oh,
other. Kind of,
okay.
you know. And I'm
That
little,
is
as you can
Whoa!
Okay.
see. And, you know, I'd love to see them tonight. So could
as
you...
our viewership. No,
Yeah.
just kidding.
No, good.
I'd love
I
to
think we
see
went up
them
one.
today.
Oh, great. Yeah, I mean, they live by the river, about miles away.
Well, let's go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, take...
That way.
Oh my
No, or
god.
is it-
Um,
that way. I don't know.
Up?
Could be.
Hmm.
He is. Yeah, he's.
I think he needs to walk and sober up. So.
Mhm. Yeah, let's do that.
Mm.
I mean,
Anybody have any...
he looks around. He's like, is like everybody walking with us?
We're gonna split off at a certain point. Don't worry, you guys will be alone.
Oh, great.
That...
And I imagine he's so drunk we
Oh yeah.
leave like 20 feet.
Like this
Yeah.
guy is like the lightest of lightweights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna leave like 20 feet.
Sure.
And I'm just going to keep hammering him to try and get any kind of information. Like, you've never been to these
Sure.
guys' house? Like, you've known them your whole life, obviously.
Are you going? How do you want to try to get the information? Are you just going? I'm going to have you roll. Do you want to persuade? Do you want to intimidate?
I'll probably persuasion. I
Sure.
mean, I'm being nice.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. As we are at 6.
That's a 29.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to tell you everything he knows, his life story, his history. He's lonely. He's trying to prove himself. He wants to become an adventurer. Like everything. And he's eventually going to get right back around to where they live, 5 miles by the river. I believe it's in the eastern direction from here. Like, you get that much.
we're probably gonna
Working
go
your
east.
magic, using, all that.
I'm trying to like pick up the bits from the story.
Yeah, it jumps around literally.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I like the color blue, but I think they live to the east. And
Landmarks.
Oh yeah. Do you remember any landmarks?
A
Like
river.
big besides the river. The
trees.
Barns.
Trees. Like
Yeah.
any barns, sheds,
Like their houses up
trail markers.
off the ground on sticks.
Oh.
Did you
That's
hear?
helpful.
Is there someone else here? What I said?
Nothing. No. What? There's nobody else here.
It
It's
was
just
weird.
us. It's just us,
weird.
darling. And I grab his hand.
Starts checking his ears a little bit. Sounded like an echo somewhere. I don't know.
You're drunk. Don't worry about it.
I'm not drunk.
You're right. We'll get you another ale when we go back.
I'm good.
So you
now.
said you're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He's good.
Good.
All right, we would probably split off. We would start walking east towards the river, obviously keeping in mind that Dusty's going to have to catch up with us.
Yeah. So
He's gonna if you're heading back towards my left boot,
boot.
he'll collapse unconscious, just drunk, passed out halfway there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna push him, or I was gonna turn him around towards the boot and give him a good
Shove.
you're free now.
Yeah, he does.
And
He kind of like a toddler.
hightail.
And just passes out.
He'll be
And I drop charm person. I'm just gonna go.
Whenever he sobers up, he'll know he's been charmed, I'm pretty sure.
if
Till
he
then, you guys
remembers
will
all that.
reconvene and begin heading towards the east in the directions in which he had drunkenly given you.
We'd like to stealth. I wouldn't.
That's probably smart.
Don't want them to know we're walking up on them.
Well, let's do a group
What time
stealth
of
then.
day is this
It's
now?
night.
It's nighttime. at this
Okay.
point. We're talking like
Ooh.
8, 9 o'clock at
I have
night.
inspiration.
Pull out
Hold
the
on.
A little bit better, but not much.
robe of eyes, so I have 120 feet of
Dark vision.
dark vision
Okay.
I'm going to pass
and can see.
without a trace.
Yes.
Yes.
So
What is
everybody
it?
Oh,
gets
well.
10.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 10.
I got a
All
dirty
right.
20.
Good.
And okay.
34.
Okay.
Stealthy. Oh geez, plus 10. Oh, 23.
Okay.
21.
20.
Okay. That's those are really good rolls. You guys are gonna walk the 5 miles very quietly, the best you can within obviously the forest or woods surrounding, and you will approach a building that is lit by lantern light. It's got glows in the windows. It is off the ground about 10 to 15 feet on stilts. There's a set of steps that kind of do a switchback and forth that lead up. And you're going to hear some light singing from a halfling coming from a house.
Do we-
Frogs are chirping. The crickets are kind of creating the nighttime ambience. The river is kind of... It's a river is what they call it, but it's probably like an oversized...
Crick.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
I
more of a
disguise
babbling
myself as him.
kind of soft, gentle thing, but they refer to it as a river.
Who are you disguising
I
yourself?
disguise myself as Frody. And I go inside.
Can I tell if they're playing what sounds like an instrument?
A man.
They
a
are
man.
not. They are not playing an instrument. It's just one kind of a cappella singing.
Can I check for traps? Is what I really wanted to do. Just like anything on the ground that would
Sure.
trigger like noise.
I will
Yep.
help you.
And
Awesome. Does that mean can I either take her? Is it
My
investigation or perception?
investigation.
So it'll be investigation. You can either take advantage
Okay.
for her help, or you both can do it. Your choice.
I got 22 with advantage.
There are no traps visible. You will locate on the perimeter that there are like traps for crayfish. There are croaking frogs nearby, and there are traps that they would use to haul things. There's a small little like wagon that they would wheel, like almost like a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
They'd wheel their goods in.
Do the steps look like they're in good condition? Like if
They
we walk
are
on
functioning.
them? Okay.
They're not trapped.
Yeah. Just like if they're in bad condition and we start walking on them.
They're halfling size. The house is halfling size as well.
Okay.
Keep that in mind.
So that would be
Jump up there.
small
Small
folk.
people.
Yeah.
We lads and
I
lasses.
think we found the exact place we were looking for, y'all.
Yeah, we could always
Yes.
have a few of us taller folks maybe wait outside. 2 of the smaller folks go on up. I
Should
know
we?
what's in-
Sure.
I kind of like
I
your
like that.
idea here that you've got going on, looking like Fraudy. Should we all just like look like him and scare the bejesus out of these tiny guys? I mean, they don't. They sound like fishermen that got lucky and
Yes.
stole something, not
But how
like
would they
grave
know
robbers.
how to steal that?
I mean, if he's a
Somebody
famous
might have
bard,
told them.
yeah. Ooh, maybe they just
Someone
did
they've
it
already sold it
to a
to.
commission. Yeah.
I can just,
Plus, I don't know, can I cast disguise self on someone else?
yeah, because mine
It's
only
high
was
enough.
just going to change my appearance.
You
It's
make
not going to make
yourself-
me the same height.
Being a rotting corpse, I think, would kind of hammer that.
Is he a
even
human
regardless of
or-
height.
Was he a human?
Yeah.
He was a human.
He was a human,
Correct.
so
Medium-sized character.
I don't
Be
think I can
about the
cast
same.
disguise
one,
self.
one other thing everyone would hear would be a donkey nearby that is tied up near the house. Just putting it out there. Or is it a mule? Is what they have over
do
there.
you want
I
Do you
mean,
wanna
he
talk
might
to
have
the
seen some coming
animals?
and goings.
No, I think
I don't think these guys are very smart.
I don't either.
These don't seem like criminals.
No.
I can.
I'm gonna fly up, land on the roof very quietly,
Sure.
and just sort of listen more and see if I can catch anything else besides the singing.
So here's what I'll do. Go ahead and give me a stealth, just to see if you can remain. Because you don't get the 10, because once you jump up, I think you'll be out of the 30 feet.
yeah.
So just be a stealth.
14.
Yeah. And then go ahead and give me a perception. So as you kind of like go past, you might catch any glimpses or anything like that, or over what you're going to hear as
That's
well.
actually, okay.
Oh no.
10.
Oh, okay. Well, you land quietly, and you kind of observe. The feel is kind of like a bayou song. Like it's got that kind of like bayou back
Yeah.
water, swampy kind of
You're
feel.
leaning into that river life.
Yeah. And you peek in there, and you can see that there's 2 halflings in there. Both of them are dressed in overalls. One of which is kind of rocking in a chair, which would be the one that's singing, and the other one seems to be preparing a meal of sorts.
So I'm gonna motion down to the group. There's only 2 in that building.
Okay, so you guys will have that.
Who else can do disguise
how
self?
high up? Sorry, I missed this. How high up is their little
About
house?
15, 20 feet off.
So can I want to just I want to cast detect magic
Sure.
because I feel like the mandolin is magical.
Yeah,
It was described as magical,
Yep.
so I'm gonna just go out on a limb for that. And it's 30-foot cube, and I cast it on myself. So I
Okay.
kind of want to position myself
Under.
as
Under
under
it?
the house if
Sure,
I can.
yeah.
Stealthing still to get there.
Sure. Go ahead and give me the stealth check.
That's.
Plus,
Am I still within your 30 feet though? If I walk under the house,
Sure, we can go with that.
that's
so
where I'm gonna be.
it's like 33.
Quiet enough, you'll cast it, and you don't detect any magic.
Hmm.
The mule goes, like, makes a little bit of a noise, but nothing out of the ordinary. You'll hear one of them say, "Quiet out there, Lucky."
So
And
I can go in and disguise self as Frog
I feel like I know.
and just kind of scare them, shake them up, and then maybe they'll tell us where it's at because I think sounds like they sold it. to
I feel like if we all just bust in.
You know there, Mackerel.
We're
Dinner's
fine.
ready to go. Dinner's ready.
Yeah, but you guys are tall and I'm small, and at least get them out running outside.
Yeah,
I
but we
can
don't
just
want them
break through
running
the
away.
ceiling.
No, we want to
No,
definitely
but
block
if
the
you're
door.
at the bottom of the
Yeah,
step,
let's all just go up and
But
lock
it-
them in the house.
I'm pretty intimidating, although I'm super small and cute.
Super cute. Yeah, I'd say
All
let's
right.
just.
well, I'll save my slot then. We're just gonna go in and intimidate.
Yeah,
So you
Okay.
guys just go. Okay, you're going.
we're
right
gonna let's be as quiet as we can going up the stairs though.
Okay, as you guys climb the stairs.
We're gonna let the
of
halfling
this-
or the goblin go first so that they can.
Sure.
So the steps, because you have any creaks or.
It's like they're fairly sturdy. There's some noise that comes from them, but
All
not,
right,
not
will you
enough
guys
to be like
observe-
alarming. It's more
Okay,
of
will
like
you guys observe and. Okay. I mean, these are small steps. Not everybody on the same step at once.
No, yeah.
Preferably.
We've done
Yeah.
this before.
So, yeah.
We're good. Okay, I'm up to
we
the-
have Kairos is on the roof, and what's
Yeah.
the marching order? You're going
I'll go
first,
first.
Nissa? Yeah,
I'll go
he's up there.
second.
Yep,
I'll go third.
I see.
Okay.
Bring it up
Okay.
the rear.
So you guys will begin to maneuver up the stairs, and it gets
Does
to,
it go straight to the door? Is there a.
there's a
porch?
kind of a small porch that goes around the building. All the way
Okay.
around.
So
You wanna be at
I'm not
the
super
windows?
strong.
Is there a back
Couple
door there?
windows.
Or a
There-
back window?
There is a back door.
I could
Okay.
break a window.
Well,
I could stand in a window.
how structurally sound does this place look?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hurricane approved, but it's
Sure.
sturdy.
Okay.
The windows don't have glass in them. They're literally like open like window holes with
Oh,
like
well,
curtains.
heck. I'll just,
Like
yeah.
they have like
Yeah.
big curtains. They would just
gonna-
close it.
Someone at the back door, someone at the front door.
Well, that doesn't go all the way around.
The porch does.
Oh,
It's a-
okay.
yeah,
All
it's a-
right. Yeah.
And then at the window, as many windows as we can with how many people we have, just to try to trap them inside.
Well,
Sure.
I'll
I'd say,
slide-
I'd say
drive
there's
to the
enough
back
here
door.
that each one of you, who's going to take a door?
I'll take the back door.
Okay, back door's covered. Who's got
Window.
window.
I'll take it the front door.
I'm going in.
Okay, then you'll knock on the door or you're just walking in?
I guess I'll try to stealthily check if it's locked.
Oh, it's not locked.
Okay.
This is one of those neighborhoods where anyone could walk in.
Sure.
Right.
Nobody comes out here at night.
It is pretty creepy of us.
Yeah, right.
Quick, everyone, hoods up.
When I notice everybody's in position, I'll give the like thumbs up or give a look, and
I'm
I
gonna
will.
pull a weapon.
Sure, weapon out.
Dagger. Yep. Open it.
I'm gonna walk, stride confidently, like open the door, not kick it in, just like
They like fumble around. The guy has like this plate of food just all up into the air. He immediately like, he's in his rocking chair. He was the one singing, and he's like nervous and panicked. The other guy's like, "What?" and grabs the knife because he's in the kitchen. What you doing in here?
That's a beautiful song you were singing, and that food smells amazing. Can we have a little conversation? Why don't you sit down?
I'd also.
I'm already sitting. Is what the one guy's gonna say. The other guy takes a knife and says, "All right."
Tell your
Wait,
friend to be cool.
Are we gonna step in through the window now?
Yep.
Or actually, I'm gonna like.
I'll just open up the back door and just stick.
I hope that
At
they're
this
like.
point,
Yeah.
at this point, they're very intimidated, and
Yeah,
they
we all kinda
they
come
look
in.
very suspicious, like they're nervous, looking around, and they've got
Yeah.
that look of.
I'm gonna
"Uh-oh."
give very insane, like crazy eyes, like
We don't want no trouble. We'll tell you whatever you need to know.
a woman
Oh, what?
scorned. Oh, anything I need to know.
Yeah, anything I can tell you and help you with, I will gladly do, is what the one in the rocking chair is going to say. My name is Mackerel. This is my partner, Trout. How
As
can
they-
we be assistance to you?
I'm going to do that extremely extended silencer that feels like it's like forever, and like slowly walk in, take a seat, cross my legs, probably grab whatever like.
Give me an
mug.
intimidation.
I also wanted to be leaning in the window with like this, like full teeth smile cat on my face, just like.
It is a 14.
Oh, they're intimidated.
Yeah, I'm
Scared.
just
Welcome
taking-
to Scared Straight.
taking my time. Like they don't have any idea what I'm capable of, which is not much. But
Cartwheeling around the bar.
yeah. After I take a sip of like whoever's tea is on the table, like very condescending. Like, tell me what you know about grave robbing.
Oh.
Oh, they immediately, you can see their body language. It's not even a need. They know. What we were paid to do it, is what he says. I didn't want to, but the money was good. It was 20 gold pieces. That's a lot of money. You have to sell a lot of frogs and crayfish to get that.
You
He
were
says.
friends with Fraudy.
Like, we knew him, but we weren't like friends, is what he says.
Who'd you sell it to?
We acquired
this is my
said
friend.
item, is what he says, from somebody named Scythian Skoldering, or Skolderdang is what it'll say. As Sythian, Scythian.
I'm so close.
Skolderdang, Skaldering, for those of you taking notes.
And where
Go
did
again
you...
with the scolder. Oh man.
Yeah, he paid us to take the golden axe. We acquired the golden axe. He paid us some coin. We were out of there. We needed the money. It was great.
Out of where?
Where'd you do the transaction?
Mhm.
Well, at his His property is what he'll say.
Where does he live?
He lives in a place not too far from here. It is the Words.
Oh, I've not heard of that. Can you describe it?
Hang on. It
Encyclopedia
is
Lane.
a mansion, is what he'll say. His family mansion.
Okay.
It is called the...
Are we gonna take one of these guys with us? People.
Yeah.
Are we gonna take their word for it?
The Sculdering Conservatory is what he says.
Okay.
How far
Okay.
from here is that?
Probably about a half day on foot.
That mule seems like he can pull a lot.
Oh no, please don't take Lucky from us. Is what
You-
the one guy's gonna say.
You stole something from a dead man.
Yes.
And not only that, you've displaced a family.
We're really sorry.
Your
man.
actions have consequences.
We can give. What all do you want to know? Is what he'll say.
At that point, I will say, well, we don't really need any further information. I think we have what we need, but
I mean,
Tell us about the conservatory.
yeah, I'll tell you everything. Is what the guy's gonna say.
Can you draw us a map of what it looks like?
So they
Good map?
can. Here's how this will play out without wasting too
Okay.
much time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're at 7:06. Gotta go.
Yes. Time.
You're gonna find out that this Scythian is gonna be a tiefling. You're gonna know that his family, or he, is plagued by debt collectors. He's trying to pay off the debt that was left from his family who passed away, so he inherited basically debt. He turned his family home into a music conservatory, essentially. He trains young musicians for wealthy families, helping them hone their craft. Let's see. There is one particular person there named Wiley Van Timmel. That family is a very wealthy family. Scythian is planning to give the Golden Axe to Wiley Van Timmel as being kind of like one of his pupils or proteges, essentially. And the hope of giving this to him, this beautiful weapon of magic, or to them, sorry, is to basically gain the favor of the Timmel family, who is very wealthy. So he's going to try to use it to maybe gain favor of the wealthy family, earn a little money, pay off some bills, essentially, is what you're going to get.
Do these halflings know what the giftee looks like?
Or when when the transaction.
When the transaction was
Yeah, they
supposed
used
take
to
place?
they used to work for the family. The estate used to be a very successful olive orchard. Essentially, they used to pick olives for the family, and then all of a sudden there was this terrible thing that happened where all the trees just suddenly died. So because there was no money coming in from the olive part of the thing, that's when they began letting people go. He only kept the cook and the butler, or the servant, if you will.
No, not the current who they gave the mandolin to. Who the mandolin is going to be given to. What do they
Wiley.
look Wiley?
Wiley,
What do they
yeah,
look like?
okay. So Wiley, I believe. Let me flip a page or two to get the information. Da-da-da. There we go. 16-year-old human female is the target, or the person. Wiley.
And does she already have it?
No, she's currently out with her family, and he plans to give it to her the next couple days, is what one of the halflings, we'll say Trout, says.
Is there any traps in the mansion or anything we need to know about as protective measures?
I'll say that Mackerel's going to say, as far as we know, there are no traps. It's pretty straightforward. We've been in the mansion a few times. The only thing that is a little unsettling is that there is a acquaintance that seems to stay by Scythian like all the time. He's kind of taken residence up inside there. His name is Joster, Joster. Marit, Mareet.
Tell me about Joster.
He's a tiefling male. He kind of came on not too long after basically the orchard part of it kind of fell into disarray and trees were dead, and he's kind of been helping or chirping in his ear essentially to kind of like, here's what we need to do.
He's dangerous?
He's not friendly, but haven't really seen him be like dangerous. We don't like him, is what the one was
A
saying.
bean counter.
Why don't you like him?
He's mean looking, is what Mackerel will say.
Okay.
They are very straightforward from coming with their information, as
Yeah.
they really feel guilty for what they've done, but times are hard and crayfish and frogs won't pay a lot of bills and debts.
Is
All
there
right, we
anything
need
that he
to
doesn't
move
like? Scythian?
Is he afraid of it?
That's an inspiration point for
Oh.
you if you don't have one. Frogs. He's deadly afraid of frogs because as a child he was swallowed by a giant frog and almost completely devoured until his father was able to slay the frog, pulling him from the giant frog.
Ribbit, ribbit.
How hard is it to catch frogs?
Oh, we do it for a living is what the one's going to say, being trout.
How many frogs would it take
There
to
was a
scare
trap
him?
over there.
It take just one frog, and I got one I could sell you for like a gold piece.
No, you're not. You're just going to
No.
give it to us.
Give me an intimidation. You have advantage.
Could they easily get more than one? I think like more than one would be.
I'm just gonna pay him.
There's a trap over there
Ooh,
with frogs.
nat 20.
Oh
so that's
yeah,
a
no,
joy.
we'll give it to you, no problem. We
Give
got a
us more
couple.
than one.
Well, we'll give you two.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, absolutely. We think that's great. He's like, yeah, don't
I like
kill
that
me.
he tried to be like, I'm not budging on
Yeah.
this, and then he was like,
No, sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
all right.
Well, you've been
So
very...
who's more scary, me or them? The other ones.
Mackerel will say, Justin is probably a little more intimidating.
Oh, is it Justin or Joster?
Justin.
Joster.
Sorry, I've been reading Joster.
Oh, hang on.
That's what I
It probably
was
is
wondering.
Joster, and I just
It's not a
Like
joster.
Joster.
screwed up.
Joster.
Joster is the name of.
Okay.
Joster.
Jostr. Jostr.
J-O-S-T-R, and Joster
Bingo
was his
was
name.
Yay, make that a short.
We just joined in. Okay, once we're done here, how many frogs did he give us?
Two. Big
Bullfrogs.
like bullfrogs.
Oh,
I'm
good.
sorry, they just
the big
sound so
leg.
cute.
Aww.
Like that deep kind of croak.
I'm freaking out, sorry.
We weigh the same.
We were both like, oh my god, they're so cute.
Before we leave, I do want to do one last thing.
Yeah.
But that's right before we leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, are we all... I think
It's
we're
ready
all
to
done.
go.
I
Yeah.
was also going to do something before we leave, so...
Me too.
They will give you a location and direction.
Yeah.
And while
Yes.
the frogs were being acquired, there is a big pile of like flour that was on the island, which is basically like a crate with a board on top of it.
Okay.
So we'll say it was Trout that goes to acquire the frogs. While he's doing that, Mackerel is going to be like, here, and he's going to go over and begin to like use his hands, and he shapes, using this and water, he'll shape essentially out of flour a 3D what the building looks like, the best he can.
Aww.
That's so cool!
Well, you're quite the artist.
Wow.
I dabble, is what he'll say.
I dabble! You can pass that
You
around.
could probably make more money sculpting than you could, crayfishing.
You know, I never thought about that. Let's
We
see.
set him on the right
I'm
path.
gonna try to show it to people on the webs that are watching. Thank you. to
On the
you.
interwebs.
And let's see if I can do that.
Thank you. There's the front.
Back on the trout.
And there's the back.
And, all right, let me try to show it to you guys first. It should pop up if you want. Poke the picture.
And no
when
windows.
It pops up.
Well, these are all windows.
No, that's
Did
in
it?
the.
Is it?
That's in the.
Did
It
break
just
it?
says, I didn't break it.
Cauldron
Conservatory.
front back.
I can, yeah.
And it doesn't click on a picture. I
No.
hit show players. That's stupid. Okay, we'll go ahead and close it out.
Well, I could also put this on the
I don't think they
monitor
would
and
be
you
able
could
to.
show
See
it
if it
with
does
the.
it. No, okay, it's not gonna work for me. Okay, great.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
wonderful. Anyway,
Oh, well.
it's a beautiful rendition out of flour and water that is shaped. Now you have a visual representation. but you don't get to take the map with you because it's made out of flour on the table. So take notes. This is
Can
your
I take a
planning
minute?
phase.
Oh,
Can I
okay.
take a minute to wait? Can I see it again?
Yes.
Oh god, this is gonna turn out bad. I'm not an artist.
So those skylights on the
Sketch.
top.
Front.
Correct. They are.
I'll leave it to the artistes.
You could
Well,
put
what
the
she's
shape
doing
underneath
now-
your paper and traced it.
And there's another door on the roof up there too,
Correct.
without a door on it, just an opening.
You're only giving me this.
Yeah. The timer is on. Pressure's on.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna pull out one of my short swords, and I'm gonna say, because of the trouble you've had, I want the money that you were paid.
No.
Oh, okay, is what the one's gonna say. He's gonna go over. He goes under like this makeshift kind of sink or cabinet, and kind of reaches under there and reaches way deep in the back to where all you see is his little butt poking out there. And he comes back up and he walks over with 2 hands and hands it directly to you.
Okay. Now, this is gonna be a sign you need to become an artist, not a grave robber.
Oh, yeah, yes, ma'am. That's what I'll say.
Guys, this is not gonna look good.
As we leave and they're like watching us leave, I'm going to cast silent image behind them, and it's going to be dead Fraudy just standing there rotting for when they turn back around.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
poor
leave gold
goodness.
for them.
For the frogs.
I knew everyone else was gonna do something mean, so I'll give them. I'll give them 30 gold,
Okay.
like quietly, as quietly as I can. Like after everyone leaves, I just want to be like,
Oh, okay. I think the one's gonna say.
don't steal any more shit.
No, I learned my
If
lesson.
I found out you did, I swear to God, I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna beat your ass.
The other guy's gonna. Yep. Was the image for after you guys left? Was that?
It's gonna be like I close the door, they're watching us
Oh.
leave, and it's gonna like be behind them when they turn around.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, God.
Are you guys leaving
Yeah,
now?
we're
Okay. As you
leaving.
do, you're gently gonna like close and go like, and then it's gonna appear like, oh, the gods is coming home! Oh, but Jesus!
And that's
They are
why you never
freaking
whatever. Rob graves again.
All right. Okay.
I want to go over to the traps. Are there any more frogs in there?
Give me a perception check.
I'll help you.
That would be a 19.
Yep, you will find with a 19 3 small frogs, not toads, but the small little frogs.
All
Probably
right.
about the
That's-
size. I don't know, few, just enough to fit in the palm of your hand. 3 of them.
That's a big help.
That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
One
Easy
for
to
everyone.
Yes.
I'll take a little one.
Sure.
Yes, I will. I'll take a little one.
There we
Big
go.
one might swallow me
I'm gonna call him Ribbit.
up.
I'm going to take the other little one because I'm going to use my mage hand on it.
Oh, that's a
Smart.
smart idea. I could do
Yeah.
that as well.
Big
I'm
brain.
just over here doing my best, and you guys are just having a grand old time.
Yeah, playing
So
art-
there
art
wouldn't
class.
be any advantage to try to disguise one of us into the. We'd have to see what that 16-year-old looks like.
I don't think that'll work.
No. Okay.
Okay.
We can.
Yes. Because we're tapping it.
Making a
Make
few
sure
grains
you
fall
you got
faster.
front and back view right on there written. Okay.
Well, they said it's about a half a day's journey, and we're in the middle of the night. Some of us have had alcohols.
Yeah.
So should we?
I think we should just rest near the cabin,
And then
take off first
in the
light.
morning.
Yeah, that's kind of what my thought was as well.
Don't worry,
Like,
guys. There's a ton of freaking windows.
Just for you.
no doors.
Just
only
for
But then you made me
Yeah.
draw them out.
This makes up for all the windows you didn't have the past couple
Thank
sessions.
you.
You're welcome. There's plenty.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Could have took a picture of it.
Are you confident? Are you good? And we'll take this back, and your map is what you got to work with. Hey, this is D&D.
Yep.
All right, cool. Here was the map.
That's cheating. If I take a picture of it, here's what I drew.
Picture.
Perfect.
That looks
much
Good.
better than what
Pretty
I could
good.
do.
Yeah.
I gotta label some stuff.
My 10-year-old daughter could draw back. I'm just kidding.
What a hater.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Good to catch these paws.
Anyways,
Okay.
So I say.
Make a meme of
Very
that.
good.
No.
So should we like get some rest, y'all?
Yes.
Yep. Rest.
yeah,
Leave
let's
by
just
first
rest where we are.
Just lay down right in the middle of nowhere and take a nap. Sounds great.
Hope the
Well,
sun
we're
doesn't
on
rise.
watch.
You do you, boo. I don't care.
We're doing watches.
I'll take the first
Are
watch.
is the place we're going back toward the town?
It is going to be on the west. So you're going to go back toward the town, and then you'll go to the west.
So we might as well
Go back to town.
go
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
town.
Okay. So you guys will go back to town.
Go back to the less
Silver
food
Piece
bin.
will get you guys a room
Oh.
at the inn.
Yep.
Wait, no, it's
Okay.
Misty's foot.
Misty butts.
Misty butts.
Misty Butts.
Misty
Drink.
Butts.
Yeah, and then we're gonna sleep.
Okay, long rest achieved. So you guys can get any not used hit points back or spell slots used. That's going to come
Spell
back. And you guys will check out early in the morning and start making your way to the west of this little hamlet of Toad Hop.
All I saw in my head when I slept was this place.
Just yeah. I think what we'll do now is we're gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of a break. It's
Yes.
pretty close. We might as well do it before we get into, the second half when the heist always happens. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all for watching so far. Stay tuned.
BRB.
to the second half. So, the party woke up the next morning and has begun traveling westward in the direction of the Sculdering Conservatory, which they were given from mackerel and trout that they scared the living bejesus out of with images of dead things and intimidation rolls and such. As you guys will arrive, you will recognize the Sculdering Conservatory at once. It's very much like the flower sculpted image that was, like, it looks pretty damn close to it.
They did a good
It is
job.
a brooding keep. Seems to be surrounded by rows of dead olive trees. There is a long, straight cobblestone driveway in need of repair that passes through the orchard on its way up to the conservatory, forming a loop before the entrance. Where the driveway meets the main road, someone has posted a plain wooden sign, and it reads as follows. Quotation. Sculdering Conservatory, School for the Musically Gifted. No tours, no solicitors, and no amateurs.
And I will pull out my flute and be like, "Doop, no amateurs present."
So, what's the plan as you guys
that's the
stand
plan.
I feel like we would have talked about it on our way.
there? Sure.
Sure, we
I would have told them. I got the map in my head. There's a bunch of ways in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you sketched it out on your journal.
And you sketched
Yes.
it out. You show us.
Yeah, I show you the
We're going to put a
sketch.
picture of that
Well,
somewhere, probably on
It's
Instagram.
perfect. It's
I can put
nearly
it on
like
Instagram
exactly
right
the map.
after the
It's
stream.
just so great.
And then, like,
Can I
you
get
did
it
that
side
in-
by side to his flower
Oh yeah.
sculpture versus?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I did
We'll
this
put it through
before.
filters to help out and everything.
Yeah, thank you. I want the Valencia filter.
give it a little vignette.
Vignette. Can I get a border? No. Yeah, so I show you all my sketch from my notebook. And I point out all the windows. Thank you. And all the doors. There's also a few doors on the roof. There's this weird tree, olive tree probably on the roof. I don't know. It's
There's
pretty
no
weird.
olive tree on the roof.
There's definitely a tree on the roof.
There was some sort of tree-looking.
Can we go back to
thing
the map?
on the roof?
Look at the roof.
Listen.
Look at
There
the
was
roof.
some sort of
That's
tree.
like,
What
you're
is
right,
it?
It's a dead branch. Listen, I just read this probably like 20 minutes before you all showed up, so
It's
I
the
didn't have a good
biggest-
time.
branch.
The biggest
I've
branch I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a little flavor. Anyway, going on.
So it's a school for magic, I think they said, right? Or
A
like
school
a
for
musically
gifted.
The
Musically
Musically gifted.
That's what I meant.
So
Yes.
we're gonna bring you up there, and we're gonna try to get you lessons to get us in.
Oh, inspiration point. That's good.
Oh, thanks.
Mhm.
And then we're going to.
All of
Have-
us, just all this us random. crew
No,
we're
I'd
taking.
say since you and I know the most about Fraudy, we can call him as an inspiration.
What about since our friend can fly? Maybe we.
Well,
could
since I'm also a tiefling,
Well, since we also wait for me to finish my plan,
Okay.
you guys can all sneak in and try to find the mandolin.
We have a tiefling.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know if that
Mandalorian, not
would-
the Mandalorian. Just to be
The
clear.
I
Mandalorian.
don't know. If
Um,
that would make
Well, I
a
don't know.
difference.
Like, I don't think they're like. They only like their own race because I think the one guy's human.
No, I thought they were both tieflings.
Are they both tieflings?
Yes.
I don't think so.
sure.
They are.
They are
Yeah.
both
Yep.
tieflings.
Scythian and
Yeah.
is a tiefling.
Joss.
Yeah, I don't
Joss.
think.
Yep.
I mean, it is a plan. It could be you and I and Dusty, and then you two,
Yeah.
or it could be
Do you happen
two.
to fly?
It
Okay.
does. So
Climb.
We be climbing.
Mhm.
We're climbing.
there's windows on the first floor.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you do remember that, huh?
There could
sketched
be-
it out. There's windows on the first floor. There's also a side door.
It's
A
a
side
mansion,
door.
so like there's probably a service entrance too.
Yeah.
There's also a back door. Well, it's
Okay.
kind of on the back. I don't know. There's a bunch of places. There's a bunch of ways to get in. Is what I'm saying. And we don't
Okay.
necessarily have to go to the roof to do it.
All right.
Do any of
so
you
we
have the
must
ability to like write a beautiful like certificate or something where we could be like, look, Friday gave me his letter of recommendation.
With my
I have
background,
persuasion. I could maybe try to write
I've
something.
probably seen a lot of fancy letters.
Anybody have calligraphy kit?
Could I
No.
potentially forge something?
Oh, anybody could forge something.
Yeah.
It just depends
Would that
on
be a
how
sleight
well
of
you
hand?
can.
I've got a really good sleight of hand in
Well, with that,
comparison.
with that.
Do I have a forgery kit though? I have stuff to make I would have a
Spells.
journal, so I would have like
Sure. Yeah. What are you going to forge?
I'm thinking like, you know, I journeyed here from far because Frotty was going to recommend me, and by the time I got
recommendation
there,
from
he
a
was
while
dead.
back. They went
Yeah.
to find him, so they went to his hometown. He's obviously dead, so they just came here.
And this was like a letter I received from him previously.
So I'm gonna
not-
recall all the information I know about Frotty,
Okay.
which I know a lot about him.
You
He's
rolled
very
well on history.
flamboyant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we could all collaborate on that. What's your persuasion?
My persuasion's plus 10.
Okay, well then you could totally. I think you.
So if you
could
guys
really-
collaborate
Yeah.
together
Yeah. We're
because
all
of
gonna
everything you've
collaborate.
done,
Yes.
whoever wants to do the forging, you can have advantage.
Okay. And it's sleight of hand.
We'll go with a sleight of hand, sure.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yep.
And no, you cannot use your inspiration point.
That's it's a 17.
Okay. 17 is the number of the letter.
17 is an. Oh, I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna forget.
That's correct. Because it's going to go against whatever they perceive it as and say, oh, this looks fake, or oh, this is genuine. That's as good as you forged as a 17.
I'm going to take my, like, hopefully we've had, like, you know, maybe tea, and I'll take some tea and stain the letter, you know, give it a little bit of, like, that earthen, like, you know.
Sure.
Wear and tear.
Yeah.
And the actual words, you want us to roll for that? Maybe persuasion or something? Or...
I mean, like, you got a forged letter at 17.
Yeah. That's what we have.
That's it.
Is what I wrote in that
Okay.
letter of what I
17.
remembered.
17 is good. It you can pass it around the class.
Yeah.
It's pretty convincing. It looks
Okay.
genuine to the untrained eye, but if this person is very keen on things, or if they can, like, basically their passive would be their passive investigation or passive insight is good
Because
enough
my
to say
passive
this looks like
investigation
crap.
is a 17, so like if
Right.
anyone
So if
has
somebody had a
that,
really good one, was like, no, this is fake, you know,
then we just killed him.
then okay.
Okay then.
And that's
Murder.
maybe not the second option. Maybe that's not plan B.
So we have
Plan
a
B is
forged
probably
letter.
like I perform and show them, like, I do have talent, I just need it to be honed.
So we have a forged letter.
We have a forged letter of a 17.
And it is going to basically try to get in
The door.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
I love this plan.
Who's
I
going
mean,
with
there's
me
still
in the
time
door?
on your plan meter there. The hourglass is.
Yeah, we still have some
not half
time.
full.
So do we
Oh,
want
I
to come up
see.
with a plan B for when it will inevitably hit the fan?
Well,
What are
we're
you
gonna
trying to say?
we're gonna come in another door.
Yeah.
And go looking.
So who's going where? I can.
Who's on
Well,
first?
I actually have a good investigation, so I should go
Spooping.
snooping.
I have a pretty good investigation.
So, but you need to be.
Side do
I
as
don't
well,
necessarily.
putting
You could go
stealth.
by yourself technically,
I could take the tiefling too.
or you
I
could go
mean-
with the other ranger as well, because that would be how you would get there. Like you're a bard, you might not know how to like
Definitely not.
get anywhere, but you would have a ranger with you. They escorted me.
Yeah.
But our ranger also has pass without a trace and good
Yeah.
stealth, so I think that would probably be better.
We have a ranger rogue and a ranger.
Those
right?
of you
I'm a
watching,
rogue.
tell us in chat
And you're
what
a
you
ranger.
think.
And you're a ranger rogue.
So I can go with you,
Okay.
because I don't have anything else to offer except book smarts, but I can go with you.
By our powers combined, we have
your
made it.
We
persuasion
and we
is
have
high.
made it.
Okay.
My persuasion is not high. Awesome. My
But
arcana's
theirs-
pretty high.
Their persuasion is high.
Ooh. Okay. I also have a plan when we walk up to the door. I want to cast Detect Magic. It's a ritual spell, though, so I have to, I think. No, it's not.
How much area does that cover?
It's 30 feet.
30 feet. It lasts for what?
How big is this?
Hour.
How approximately?
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How big is this structure?
It's pretty big.
Three.
I'd say it's
a mansion.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
How far
4.
are the walls?
4-story.
it's gonna be
With
bigger
counting
than
the
30
roof,
feet.
roof maybe.
Well, it's 3 stories on the main part of the mansion. The tower is an extra story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 4 stories.
How thick are the walls?
You know, from the
Uh,
flower I got, I'm gonna say about yay thick.
This thickness.
They're made of
Dumpling
stone.
thick.
12 inches, I'd guess, at least. It'd be sorry, that's 12 imperial measurements.
All right,
Never-
before,
Stop it.
before we run out of time,
I changed
what
that.
kind
Okay,
of-
I couldn't do it.
Are you going to make some significant noise to alert us that if you're in trouble?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear me if I'm in trouble.
Okay.
You'll hear.
Caw-caw!
You'll definitely hear.
You might hear.
Oh,
Dusty.
shit.
Some sort of boom.
You probably hear fire because I'll definitely do what I've been doing the past few times.
Okay.
Ruckus.
Fireball.
Webbing them to the wall and then casting chromatic orb. So.
Okay, Spider.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Put some respect on my name.
All right.
You
Okay.
I
are
didn't
respect
take
spider
fire.
person.
Ball.
I got
It's a
web
tidal
for
wave.
Okay. Aqua lady.
Aqua lady. Ooh. I thought it was funny because I was a cat.
So I'm like completely confused, and I'm sure our 13 viewers are after all this rambling. Let's go. Execute this plan. Who's doing what? Start off slowly.
I'm
for
walking
this
up
old guy.
to the front door
By yourself.
with
No.
with Maki.
Very good.
Me and
Maki
Dusty-
and you are going to the front door
You
with
three
letter in hand that's been forged at a 17.
I'm-
Next.
gonna give them my map from my journal.
The
Map.
three of us,
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna, or are you
I'm
gonna
not
pass
actually
pass
ripping it out,
without a
it's a little
trace
Okay. The
Pass
three of
without
you
a
are pass
trace.
without tracing. Keeping within
to
30 feet.
the door that was in the back that was described us. We're gonna look for a servant's door.
Okay.
It's a door.
Okay, and we're
I
gonna
wrote
look
a D
for
on
a
front of
door
it.
in the back.
It would be like
That looks,
service.
based on looking at the three of us, will determine it might be the less complicated of those to open.
Okay.
perhaps.
Let me move some tokens around, and I'll reveal what you guys are going to do. So we have 3 of you towards the back, or
Of course, I hope it's not.
Map.
and then we got
Magic.
Dusty going up front with.
Do you happen to have detect magic?
Yes, I do.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
Do you as well? Well,
Perfect.
thank goodness.
You guys should hopefully have control of your tokens.
Yay,
I
tokens.
pray. There is the 3 of you.
As we walk up to the long walkway, I assume to the front door, I will kind of let Maki or tell Maki we don't know what they know what the situation with Roddy is, so we should probably just be cool.
All right. You
With
may have
whoever
to
we meet at the
zoom.
door.
You may have to zoom out of the map a little bit and shift it around there, mouse user. Listen, you've had multiple times of
Oh
practice
my
with this
goodness.
mouse.
I just don't know where you would put it.
Hang on.
Oh, I found us. Chill out.
Okay. Center it up and stop. Yeah, you can't move the mouse towards the top or the window will bounce you out of full screen mode. Once you've settled in, I will transition so the viewers don't get sick. Are you ready?
Okay.
We're done.
Okay. Transfer. There you go. Those of you watching should be able to see the dynamic lighting of Roll20, hashtag not sponsored, wish I was. As the
Hit
token.
us up, let us know.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
We're out here.
We're trying to hustle. So the 2 of you are approaching the front door. The 3 of you have made your way around back.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want you guys to do. I want one of you guys from each group to give me a roll of a d20.
Just randomly? We're
Just-
not.
Go. Yeah, just one. What do you got?
16.
9.
Okay, 16's gonna go first. I'm gonna
I
start
knew
with I'm gonna start with the front door. Let me see what we got here. All the things. Let's go to description and set a book of the front door.
Do you want us to also roll for initiative? I don't know
Not
why we
yet.
do that.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm hoping that I can kill you before we get there.
Oh, okay.
There is a double door, large double door in the front. It is made of oak, a sturdy oak wood, as well as iron fittings, such as iron bands and such. It looks not menacing, but very regal, if you will, or wealthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like ga-doom, 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 ga-doom.
My tiny little fist.
Okay, there is going to be, let's see what time of day that I'm working with. You guys would have traveled early morning. It took you, we'll say it around noonish is when you guys are arriving. I'm going to say at this point, let me get back to there is going to be the sound of the door unlocking. It is going to open, and standing there is going to be the token is very generic. It doesn't indicate what we got here. I just got to find the description of the, there we go. A 50-year-old human male, a dour-looking 50-year-old human male is what it says. He appears to be the housekeeper or the head of kind of the staff or whatever. Has salt and pepper hair that is pulled back into a proper ponytail. he looks at you and he says, "Yes, may I help you?"
I sketch a big, like, exaggerated bow. Like, in like, I'm groveling.
Okay.
I'm here for what I believe will eventually turn into an audition.
Oh, you're one of those, is what he'll say.
Yes,
Do
I am.
come in. I will fetch the master. And he will step off to the side and allow you all to enter in.
Am I gonna be able to do this?
Don't stop at the door and you'll be fine.
Okay. I just meant before I couldn't ever get in the door.
Ooh.
And I did it,
Now,
guys.
let's give a quick description. You are now in what is easily perceived to be the dining hall. It is a large dining table that stands in the middle of this hall or room that is surrounded by tall blackened wooden chairs. Suspended above the table, as I stroked out there, are 2 chandeliers fitted with wax candles. Encircling the hall at a height of 15 feet is a wooden mezzanine that can be reached by a cage elevator in one corner, directly towards the northwest. If you're looking, there's like a little thing there.
Yes.
West of the dining room is a cozy niche with a fireplace, 3 padded chairs, and a sideboard. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a framed portrait of 2 stern, well-dressed, middle-aged tieflings, a short, pudgy fellow and a tall, thin woman. The surrounding walls bear numerous small paintings, or smaller paintings, my apologies, mostly of young people. You are in. You have seen what you have seen. What would you guys like to do before I move on to the people creeping around in the back?
I casted Detect Magic. Am I detecting any magic?
Yeah. So it is up. You've got 10 minutes worth of it.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Currently, I think this room is magic free. All right. Let's go to those of you traveling in back with Pass Without a Trace. So you arrive in your current situation. You can see there is a stone set of steps creeping up into a landing, and there's a door that can be entered in. There's also a window back there. I will ping it back here. Window, and the door is at the top of this landing.
I'm gonna go up and take a peek in the window.
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, both of you are doing it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Go ahead. You've got control. I was going to move, but you got this. All the
Gonna do
confidence
better
in
for
the
you.
world. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
What are you doing?
I'm just moving you.
11.
I was only an 8. That's bad.
11 and an 8.
11 and 8. Well, you're looking through a window.
My
You're going to see that there are
goodness.
several padded armchairs that are arranged in this narrow chamber, the walls of which are festooned with hunting trophies and crossbows. There are bare hooks and pale rectangle marks, places on the walls, where paintings once hung. Standing in the southwest corner near a single door is a stuffed wolf, its glassy gaze fixed on a stone staircase going up. So, it is going to be in this corner is where you see the stuffed wolf. The walls look like they once had paintings or artwork on them. They are now vacant, leaving just the silhouettes on the wall. There are crossbows that are still hanging, as well as some trophies, hunting trophies on the wall. There is a fire that is currently going in the fireplace, and it is between why I said you guys were here around noon. Okay, that's what I need to know.
Do I see anybody in there at all?
It seems to be empty currently.
I'm going to see if the window's locked.
The window is, I believe, locked. It can be picked.
You could lift me up.
Okay, I lift you up and hold you up in the window.
It's gonna
All right.
lift me up.
You get a boost, and go ahead and try to pick said locks. Let me refer to things.
Well, a 22. Oh, I'm rolling sleight of hand.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
22.
That's going to be enough to pick the lock and jimmy the window open. So I will unlock said window.
How far is it opening?
Well, you've unlocked it. Do you want to go
Okay,
and open it?
alright.
I didn't want to press your luck.
So, did anyone happen to...
Check for traps.
So, I'm going to look around
Mm-hmm.
the window,
Mhm.
and
Take
you
a
could
look.
also maybe do detect magic.
Well, or either check for trap.
Well, I'm going to do that first. Would you like me to roll investigation?
If you want to check for traps, absolutely.
Alright. What will a 14 get to me?
You believe these windows should not be trapped.
I don't think they're trapped.
With the investigation, you also determine that the windows are on small hinges on directly one side of the window opening that allows it to swing open like a door. Instead of it goes whoop.
Casement.
You also know that these windows, just for flavor and so people can follow along, there are dozens of small diamond-shaped panes of frosted glass, which is probably why it was challenging to see through with the 11 and the 8. Each window, yep, that's it, and the hinges. That was the next thing, describing the hinges. So the glass is frosted. You are able to kind of peer through and see, and that's kind of what you make out.
And did you say, did someone...
I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
Put your timer on.
We already only have one.
Yeah, and it's on. So
Not a watch or something. Yeah.
that's just a little bit past that. So
That'd be good.
yeah.
Okay.
So I've cast detect magic.
Okay, it is up. Let me double check. You. Oh, I don't know how to play that one. You get the sense. No, it's not magical.
Okay.
Okay.
There is nothing in there, that is magic.
I would, based on that, I would like to go ahead and, provided there's, I'm still seeing that there's,
Hang on.
hang on that thought.
Let
Okay.
me double check just to be fair.
Okay.
I want to make sure that I do this proper for everyone.
And we're still within your pass without a trace, correct?
Yeah. Well, he's right
Yeah.
next to us. So.
Currently.
Okay.
It's for an hour as long as you stay close to me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's.
I gotta make sure it's one thing. Here we go.
We got an hour.
It is.
Yes.
Okay,
1
no,
hour.
it is not. There is nothing magical on it. Just wanted to double check that.
Okay.
Okay.
We do have 1 hour to complete this heist.
So I'm going to open the window. And
It goes in.
okay, and how far from the window to the floor?
A
Like,
little,
can
a
I
little
swing
drop.
over there a little drop? Okay.
So just a little
Set her
drop,
down.
a couple feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, step off to the side.
Sure. Go ahead and move
Let
your token
my-
in.
How big is the window?
I believe they're like 6 feet. They're pretty big.
Okay.
6 feet
So
tall.
I can sort of scrunch in it a little bit. Okay.
6 feet.
They're 6 feet tall,
Aw.
3 feet
I
wide.
think you could get in there.
A little bit.
It's like Biltmore windows, man.
Yeah, they're huge.
Is there a window in that door?
Yeah,
So,
the one that was
we'll
over here.
get everybody in
Yeah.
and
I don't know.
Yeah.
close that window.
Okay. So you guys are inside, correct? Everyone's
Yeah.
going
Are you
in.
going in?
The window is
Yeah.
softly closed.
And we'll head up the
There's.
staircase.
As you guys will start doing that, we're gonna flash back into those of you patiently waiting. Is there anything you want to do before there's an entrance?
I would like to evaluate those tieflings that are standing about to see if I can get any kind of like, this is the person gonna buy that fancy ass mandolin.
Oh, okay. So the paintings and things.
Yeah.
Is that what you were doing? Observing?
I
all
thought
that?
there was weren't there 2 tieflings, or was that just in the painting?
No, there was.
Oh, they're up there.
They were in the paintings. No,
Okay, yeah, I
nobody's
want to
standing.
take a long look at them and see if I can discern if they're part of that.
Absolutely. You can go ahead and give me a history check.
I'm gonna bring my buddy in and show her that.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this painting. This wasn't he talking about giving it to some royalty or
Yeah.
something? Do you remember anything about it? Maybe you should look at this closer.
Yeah.
Let's put it on you.
I got a good background in knowing some famous people.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah,
know.
great.
It's going
So I'm
I have a
helping.
celebrity background.
I'll help you do
Will
that.
help me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And I'm using history.
Sure.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so here's what you're going to. There's going to be enough like signs and clues to put together that this has to be the parents of. Was it Scythian?
Scythian, yeah.
Yes. As a matter of fact, when you do all this information and looking around, you'll actually see a small placard. It's small, it's hard to see, but once you kind of get up on it, you can see that these are definitely his parents, Vexus and Illyria. There are various smaller portraits in the room that look like they were painted by different artists as well, or different artists than the one that you're currently looking at.
So
That is when you guys will hear a kind of clang or clatter as this elevator comes down, and you are going to see this person. And let me see if I can show you on here what his token looks like, so everybody has a good. There you go. That's
nice
what you
friend.
get.
Yay.
real lively looking guy.
Yeah, and you have now been in, or going to be introduced to Scythian Skulderdang. He is slightly pudgy, much like his father in the painting was, and he's got a bit of an heiress about him as he's going to walk over, kind of up, back slightly arched, kind of that noble, you know, and he's going to approach you. Yes, my housekeeper, which I'll bring that token over here to kind of show what's going on, has informed me you're here to audition, is what he says.
Would I know the proper way to introduce myself to nobility, or
I would
the
say
elite?
I would say that you have a good understanding of what needs to be done. Sure.
I would. I'm assuming it's a little curtsy bow thing.
Sure.
I'll kind of nudge Dusty into it.
Oh,
you,
yes.
you get a little nudge in your foot there.
Jingle, jingle.
I would bow. Thank you so much for seeing us.
My time is short. Please get to the point.
Yes, the letter.
Ah, yes. Well, I've received a letter from quite a hero of mine, and they.
Can I see this letter, please?
In due time. Let me.
Time is due. Let me see the letter as he snaps.
Please.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna be reluctant to give it to him because
Okay.
this was written by a hero of mine, and
So you snatch it away.
I'm just holding it up
Yep.
so he can see it.
Give him a disadvantage. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And just speaks so highly of this conservatory, and I, I'm a budding musician myself, and I know that I can hone my craft into something just as sharp as he is.
Well, you
And
definitely speak the proper speak of a bard. Let's see what you have. What instrument and what will you be playing for me?
well, I will definitely love to tell you of some of my previous adventures, and even my friend Maki here, she can corroborate the stories of these amazing tales that I have writ.
Prison ice.
And
Cup of brown.
Cup of
Couple
brown.
brown, right? I will play you a tune of a recent adventure of mine that I've written myself, and I will play my flute as it is the only instrument I'm left with, and yeah, I will launch into choreography and just tales of grandeur.
Okay, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Okay.
Finally, a performance. 27.
Okay. Oh.
27.
Yes.
You're comfortable with that.
I'd be.
What?
I mean, you're good.
Yeah,
I
that's-
need to know if we're committed.
I'm committed to that being all I can do.
Okay. So describe to the viewers and everyone out there listening.
I hope that
what does the song kind of sound like, and what
Is it like an
what is the floor?
Yeah, it's definitely one of those you could tell. I'm dumbing it down because I'm very talented, obviously, but
Okay.
I'm auditioning, so I have to pretend like I have something to grow. So, I'm infusing it with a little bit. I'm infusing it with a little bit of oh, there could be a little tightness here or whatever. Just a little bit not off key, but could use some polishing. But it's gonna be a tavern song.
Okay.
a song of heroes. So like a doodly 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 doo, you know, and
What
the
is
cup
the- what is
round
the-
Julie in his bed and got those.
Right.
Counter-
What does the choreography look like?
The choreography, it begins subtle, you know.
Yeah,
I'm-
as all good ones do.
Right, you gotta build, you gotta have places to go. I'm playing my flute, you know, and as I hit the main climax of the first stanza, because of course this is gonna go on until he stops
Absolutely.
me. I'm making it up on the fly,
Sure.
and I jump into cartwheels. So I'm taking a break. I'm taking like a musical break, no longer singing, and I'm doing handless cartwheels all over the place.
Oh.
I'm incorporating my my jingly bracelets and everything. Definitely going to be like encircling him. So not only just like in front of him, but like just completely encircling him,
Sure.
trying to fill the space up with sound, even though I only have a flute and my jingles and my voice.
We'll come back to that. As
How
the
do I
three
get off
of
of
you are
Cliff.
entering in, you hear what sounds like a performance. There is cymbals, there is clatters, there is doodly doodly doo on flutes.
Doodly doodly doo.
You securely believe that your bard is performing the performance needed to perform,
Of a lifetime.
but it could be a little over the top. You're not sure. But I ask the three of you, what is it that you wish to do?
Well,
We're
we're
going
looking-
upstairs.
Okay.
Yes, to look for the
You're gonna have to do your magic.
I
instrument.
think I can do that.
Thank you.
In the marching order going up the stairs, just to confirm.
I had it set up. Bree, Nissa, Kyrus.
And we're comfortable with that.
You don't have to be.
Yeah.
Okay, they're comfortable with that.
Sure.
Pass the other traces up, right?
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah, it's still good, but detect magic would be down at this point. By the way, everyone. Well, mine is.
I still have a couple minutes left.
You've got probably about half of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then I can cast it.
Well, there you go. So you guys have marched up to the steps. You can see it's going to lead into basically another step layer to travel as this performance is getting further and further and further. And it's becoming quieter and quieter and quieter from your bard.
Oh god, you guys fell away forever.
Okay, that's
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
so we're looking at total
Brian.
darkness.
Oh, Brian, where are you?
So,
That's kind
a
of what
little
you
bit of
guys got.
sliver. Okay.
So sorry.
Sounds like we're at the. Looks like.
We're-
You just
I
give me
hope Pass
classes on
Without a
these
Trace
maps.
obscures you, but
Yeah.
What was that?
It obscures the whole reality. Our
Yeah.
whole reality.
Yes.
You just try to do your best and it's never good enough.
So you guys are on the second floor. You can now see and hear because this open below you, just out here, this is the mezzanine. You're on the top mezzanine, or where the mezzanine
Oh, we
is.
can see
You
below
can,
to
yeah,
the
'cause
dining
directly
to the
below,
ballroom.
correct, is
Or
the
dining room
Yep,
slash
and
dining
you
room.
are seeing this dusty, just no hand cartwheeling. Ta-da! and all
This is
the
Dusty
flash
being
and
humble.
flavor.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
And
dialing it back.
I would say that Maki,
Oh.
if you could see her sweat, is probably like drenched in sweat, but Kev's not really sweat, like, you know.
Oh.
Yeah. It's looking challenging.
Too hard, too hard.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do?
Well, I still have detect magic up. Do I detect anything on this level?
You are going to detect magic when you're there. It is emanating directly from this kind of tall shaft that is like literally right here.
Oh, from the elevator.
One would assume, yes. As it is magic uses to lift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's magic, so I gotta give it to you.
Magic.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Is there any place, any other doors are on this floor, or is it just?
Well, looking out, let's say you kind of push up front a little bit, take a peek, see, you can see that, yeah, there are 2 doors on this side of the mezzanine, 2 doors on this side of the mezzanine, there are some windows across the way.
Well, let's go. We need to
we need to.
keep them moving.
We want to check those rooms out,
Yeah,
so
I
maybe to
think-
sort of.
slide
Well, we have-
along this way.
Yeah,
Pass without a trace.
Yeah, so-
I mean, I'll have to.
and go into that room there.
Yeah.
Go into the first room there.
Okay,
Sounds
we're
like-
being quiet. Go ahead and
Yep.
give me a stealth check.
Is the door open or closed?
Which door?
The door right here closest
They're
to.
all closed. The
Okay.
elevator door, which would be right here, is also closed.
Oh my god. I did it. You just have
It's
all
really
the
not
responses.
hard.
No. Okay.
You work on a computer all day. It's literally not
Don't
hard.
do this stuff. I just type in my little clicky clack numbers.
Well,
I
if there's not a magical trap, could there be
Brian,
some
where are you?
other sort of
don't.
trap? We do investigation on the
bougie
door.
trap.
3 comments of Cup of Brown.
Yeah.
Okay,
I know.
stealth is a 14.
Keep it going. I'll make sure it says
Hashtag
hashtag
Cup
around.
Brown.
Huh?
With the extra 10
An extra
What do
10.
you do for
Oh, so
what?
it's
for the
20.
pass without trace.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 24.
The stealth is a disadvantage. Because when you start going across the mezzanine floor, it is creaky ass wood, almost like Judas boards.
Okay, so that
Would it be
19.
matter? I have the boots of
Elvenkind.
Boots of Elvenkind.
Okay, so I got a 19, and yours, your
I'm
finished
gonna
product.
roll with an advantage. Then.
It would be a flat roll.
It would be a flat
oh,
roll.
oh, flat. My
So
oh,
what was
that's
your-
okay though.
Yeah.
22.
Okay,
22.
okay. Well, you guys are quiet.
Dusty's really helping with that flute.
Dusty
Yep.
is creating a good, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Just like Jethro Tull in it there. For you older people out there.
I'm furiously Googling who that is.
It's,
So if we're not picking up anything magical on that door, maybe I still like to invest.
I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure it is just a door, but let me double check.
Okay.
Because that is my job, and I shall do my job.
Okay.
Any downfall
We
adventures
are
of
looking
the door?
at that particular door, and it is a
Would you-
locked door.
Would you like
No
to
wood.
investigate the door?
Yeah, I think it's a door.
You think it's a door? I mean, as
Yeah,
far
All right,
as
investigate.
we're not good. We're wasting time with all this.
okay.
I'm gonna reach into my pocket and pull out my portable hole
Mhm.
and
Oh.
place it on the door
Okay.
and peek
Okay.
in.
Oh my god.
A portal hole.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh wait a minute. No. Wait. Okay.
Too late.
A portable hole does not, I don't think, do that.
Mm-mm.
You would have to place an. Isn't it
It's
like
like a-
2?
It's kind of like a giant
No, the
folding
hole
bag.
is like
Yeah, the
put
portable
you into
hole,
like
it's
just
not
a
like
hole.
Looney Tunes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's just. A
It's
hole.
literally just a big thing you can open up and dump stuff into.
Yeah.
It's like a bag of holding.
Okay. No.
Giant bag of holding.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
Unless there's something else you're talking about.
It's portable hole,
Yeah.
and according to this, where did it go?
I've seen
Please
that
stand
in
by.
other
Please
stuff.
stand by.
It's a fine black cloth, such as a silk. It is folded up in the dimension of a handkerchief.
Correct.
It unfolds into a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter.
Correct.
You can use this as an action to unfold a portable hole and place it on or against a solid surface, whereupon the portable hole creates an extra dimensional hole 10 feet deep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
The cylinder space within this hole exists on a different plane, so it can be used to create an opening passages.
For
Oh.
For any creature inside of an opening portable hole, can they exit the hole by climbing out of it?
Correct. It opens up essentially a doorway to wherever the astral plane is. It's essentially
Mhm.
a bag of holding.
Yeah.
It doesn't have 2 sides. It has one
Correct.
side.
There are other things that will do that.
There's paint.
There's
that do
paint.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
you can paint all that stuff. This essentially is like a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Sorry. I would.
Okay.
I would
Well,
like to
something
put my
different.
ear to the door
Sure.
and listen for noise.
You can. Give me a perception check.
Oh, nat 20 plus 3.
I like that for you. Okay, here's what we got. You're going to hear a voice of a very gruff, gravelly sounding voice. Well spoken. As you hear, no, this just will not do. And you hear what sounds like a canvas being tossed and hitting the floor and clattering to the floor. And you hear the splashing of what sounds like water being... And you hear more footsteps that sound proper walking.
Okay. So there's. So I whispered to them, there's definitely someone in that room. What do you want to do? Hurry. 16.
I'll
Oh,
give
wait,
you. I'll
where's
give
the
you
next
guys
one?
time to think. I'll jump back to
Yes. Okay.
them. You will hear as you go. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Catching your breath, you'll hear. Like 3 claps. There's something there I can work with.
You
Do
really think
you
so?
have the tuition fee? 250 gold pieces.
Absolutely.
Can I see it and count it, please?
Well, it's not with me right now. It's back where I.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. The door is there. You can go get it.
I'm sorry, I did grab it. And I'll hand over 250 gold pieces.
Okay. He takes a look at it. In your letter of recommendation, may I have it, please?
Open the door.
I
The door,
would
They're gonna
like.
know we're
It's
there.
it's part of my.
My time is precious. I have many students to work with.
Fine. I hand it over.
Okay. Let me take a look at this. And he'll scour over looking at it, referring back to my previous role. He buys it. He thinks it is definitely legit. Your performance was way plenty. The difficulty was 20. You scored a 27, so he is buying into everything. And he really thinks that you could be his next greatest thing to Solaris Got Talent. I don't know.
Now listen, sir. Now that I'm officially part of this school, I think that it's time that I have a beautiful tour.
Absolutely. You will no longer be required, as I now have
I
my
require this
student.
person along with
It
me. She
does
gives
not-
me my talent.
I'm sorry, dear. It does not matter what you want. This is my school.
Their parents just wanted to make sure that they got here safe.
And they have arrived safely. Your job is done.
I must inspect this place.
You must leave. He will say, Vordel, please escort the Tabaxi, as he kind of talks a little down, to the door, please.
We've made a long journey, sir, and I feel
Congratulations.
that it's as if they could at least use some. You wouldn't want to lose this beautiful talent you've just acquired, would you?
That is your business, is what you'll say.
Could I just use your restroom before I leave? I have traveled quite a long way, and it would only be polite, in my experience, to be offered maybe a cup of tea and a chance to
Indubitably.
rest for just a moment.
Okay, he's going to start looking at this later.
I mean, I think it would be polite culture because
Yes.
I do hang out with these stupid snobs.
Vordel, please show the Tabaxi to the rest rooms, is what he's going to say.
Thank you.
Right this way, is what Vordel is going to reply.
You will do
And-
so well at this school, Dusty. I know.
So, would we, since we're right there next to the balcony, would we see them start to? And we
Oh, yeah.
hear this whole thing because of the
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
amplification. So now,
It's pretty clear.
what do we possibly follow them and try to run back down and follow them instead? Or
No, keep searching for the magic.
okay. I'm just thinking if they're getting a tour, they're probably gonna.
Yeah, I'm just
Not
gonna
yet.
go gadget invisible and try to
Okay.
follow.
Okay.
Follow me. You will
Okay.
actually see the housekeeper of Vordel lead you. Is going to lead you to. I'll move it there.
I'm
Thank you.
casting friends.
I'll,
As
I'll show you the pathway. You can follow along. He will lead you just like that, and you follow to a door in which he is going to open up said door, and it is just making sure. He will usher you inside. He will say, there, over there in the corner, is a chamber pot. Feel free to use it.
Thanks.
So he will let you into the room.
In
He
the
will-
corner in a.
He will literally close the door to
Okay.
I don't know, a couple inches. Like he gives enough privacy, but he also is going to keep attention at the door. It's his job.
Yeah.
He's got to protect his things.
Yeah.
musical.
This room, essentially, what you see is there are 2 level bunk beds in here. It looks like it's a servant's quarters, essentially. One of which is currently in use. Oh, no, it won't be currently in use at this point. My apologies. There's a wash basins as well as a chamber pot in the nearby corner. There's
Okay.
fresh water to wash up afterwards.
Awesome.
Yep. There's windows in this room.
Thanks.
Hashtag windows for the win.
Yay, windows.
Okay,
Windows.
now let me take you upstairs to your new quarters. That
I'm
you'll
much
be
more interested in seeing some of the legacy items.
Okay, give me a persuasion. See how.
I've also cast Friends,
Okay.
so I think
Does he have to make a check for that one, or is it just
let's
pass? I don't remember.
it's just when
pass.
yeah, just pass.
Yeah.
It
So
gives me advantage on charisma checks.
you give him a soft little brush, like on the elbow or shoulder,
I'd
and
love to see-
immediately his demeanor changes.
That's gonna be a 28.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What do you want? What would you like to see first?
I am just
Being the greatest bard on my school is what he's going to say.
well. Let's not get too hasty, but I can definitely
I
see
love
myself.
to get hasty.
Well, Frotty, I'm sure you've heard of Frotty, right? He spoke so highly of
Frotty who? That's what he'll say.
He he spoke so highly of all the lore of this place, and I'd love to. I've seen quarters before. Let's go see some cool stuff.
Let's start here with the grand tour. So he's gonna pop you right over here. Start by saying, these are my parents. He starts off with the tour, and he starts with the paintings. These are my parents, and these paintings over here were performed by one of my assistants named Joster.
And do you have any? I've longed for so long to play just something just powerful. I've always had to play these terrible instruments that do nothing, and you see that I have great talent. Do you have anything awesome to play? I mean, you see my raw talent. Something awesome. Something like, you feel like you're just like
You're really selling in here.
an axe, for instance.
Yes. I might indeed have something that would be fitting of the description that you are passionately giving me. Follow me, is what he's going to say.
When they leave the room, I want to see if I can do some non-lethal damage to.
Is everything okay in there? That's what you want.
I'm actually having a little bit of trouble.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah, I wanna just throw some water in the basin just to make noise.
Sounds like it came free, is what he'll say.
Yes, it worked its way out. Those taverns, they just don't have good food. Love that noise. And then as I walk out, is he kind of facing out into or is he staring at the door?
No, his back, he has his arms behind his back,
I'd like
very
to
proper.
quietly. Does the door open out or in?
It opens out.
It opens out.
Yes.
I want to kind of squeeze through.
You can certainly try. You've got a few inches to squeeze through. Because
Yeah,
he's
well,
got
I
himself
wanna-
positioned to where if you try to bust out the door, you're going to hit the heel of his boot or bump into him.
Okay. Then. No. Then I'm going to
Game
kind
master
of.
strategy.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to kind of just tap on the door.
Oh,
Kinda
yes. He'll step off to the side, opening the door, keeping his left arm kind of behind. So he opens the door. Whoop.
Thank you. And as he goes to guide me to the front door,
It'll lead this way.
yes, I'm going to do some shocking grasp.
Okay.
Just to kind of knock him out. I don't want to kill him.
Well, I believe you.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
It does.
Okay.
You grasp him shockingly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Oh no.
Shocking.
Supplies, motherfucker.
I don't know if you need me to roll. That's 7 damage.
Yep. He'll fall.
I want to drag him back into the bathroom. Shut the door.
As this all takes place, you are going to be entering an elevator. We're going to hold that as we go back to the upstairs to give them that opportunity.
All right.
They're coming up, so we got to do something here fast.
Oh, they are coming our way?
There.
Okay. I just want to make sure they weren't
I
having
would like the three of you, one
Yes.
of you guys, to claim either evens or odds. We're playing the evens and odds game here on Creating
May the
Grin.
odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they?
What are you doing?
Check.
Second door.
What I was just
What?
suggesting was that knock on the door, have that person come out, or maybe try to
Yeah, carbonation.
throw.
It's a hell of a
Word.
draw.
throw a marble or something down at the end of the hallway so we could slip in the door.
Well, I could just make that noise down in the hallway anyway.
Yeah, and have them move in that direction with the door open, and then we could slip in behind them. Come on, what do you think? What do you
30
think?
minutes.
There are
30
boots moving
minutes.
close. There are boots moving close to the door that you two are standing by. The one that you listen, the door you listen into.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been motion everybody to step back.
Which way does the door open? Does it open towards the end
Yeah,
of the hallway
yeah.
or the other way towards
Yeah,
them?
or is it
Into
double
the
doors?
room.
It opens in. I had to check the thing.
Oh, it opens.
Oh, it opens in. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna need to move away from the door.
Can you slip into the second door and just take whatever
That's
comes?
what I was
But
gonna
it's-
do. Is
Okay.
Check the second door and just see if
So-
that's.
Bree, you're gonna check the second door.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's not
Okay.
locked.
All right. Slightly open it.
Yep.
They're coming up the elevator.
Yep, they are. So you're gonna slightly open the door, and when you do, let's see how this one plays out.
Oh, dear
Oh.
Just like something's bad.
This is not where I left my car.
You peek in, and you're gonna see there's a dresser, and you're gonna see
Oh.
that there is a bed that belongs to someone, but that someone at this point in time is not in the room. You have an empty room currently.
Okay.
Actually, we're
Quickly
all
moving in.
We're all.
Okay, hold on. Cause that.
What? We're
How come he always disappears?
Who?
You want us to go in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
Elevator's there. They're coming up.
And
I
so
like-
walking
know,
towards
but
the
you don't.
door
I don't
of
think
the
they're
room
going to
you
be
guys
going
are
in. Okay.
I think you guys keep ignoring that. There's someone in the room that you were just listening and walking
Yes.
towards the door
Yes, I
to
understand.
open the
that.
door.
And I'm
We're
assuming you're
going
gonna
to get out
close
of
it.
the way.
Are you closing it back all the way, or are you closing it enough to peek? That's all I need to know.
Just barely.
Gotcha. I kind of figured that was the thing. So you will do that, and as soon as you get it kind of situated, you hear the door open up. You'll hear Boots step out into the hallway. When you are at the door looking, you will see a red-skinned, yellow-horned tiefling male as he kind of steps out to the mezzanine, and he looks over. I'll move your token just outside of said room so that there are people
dear.
that are watching can see. Actually, I can just show you. Yo. I think it's this one. That's what he looks like.
Can you?
He looks like a tiefling,
Does it look like
one of
Joster?
which you've not seen. He appears to be wearing like a bit of a smock or something like that, covered in all kinds of oil paints and stuff, as if he was inside of his room painting.
Can you?
And he's
throw us
looking out,
the
and he
winter
says,
sound?
"Scythian, is that you?" And he will reply, "Yes, I have another prospect here, Joster." That's what
I
you
do a
heard.
big bow.
Inside a tiny elevator. He says, "There's
Yeah,
not a lot of
tiny.
room for that."
Tiny.
So you two are coming up on the elevator. Takes literally 6 seconds to do it, according to the said rules in the book.
One turn.
One whole
Ooh.
turn. Let's see if I can do this properly. It is opened, and you will disembark.
I wish I had some message or something.
So
Yeah,
he
would
will
be
lead the way
nice.
out on the mezzanine. You will follow behind him. You will see a very tall, well-built man dressed in a smock that has all kinds of paint and stuff all over it. And he says, "Well, hello there."
No, you're responsible for all these gorgeous portraits around, I see. Wink, wink.
It's good to see that someone has an eye for talent. My name is Joster. He's going to move over immediately, kind of brushing right past Scythian, and says, "And whom might you be?"
I'm Dusty.
Oh, such a wonderful name.
And according to your friend here, Scythian, I might be the last hope for the school.
Give me an insight check.
Insight 10. Wait, where is insight? Oh, yeah, 10.
Can I give inspiration?
Not from your way
Yeah.
of hiding. Yep, okay.
Don't worry, I'm
So-
coming.
Yeah.
And what is it that you bring? As my close companion here, Scythian, says you could be the savior of the school, or was that you?
As he's speaking, I pull out my flute and I start to launch back into Cup of Brown, hoping that, Scythian will probably be like, yo, no need to, But I will begin the starting of that song again and hope it's very similar.
Halfway through, he's like, "Oh, magnificent. No more, please. No more.
While I'm in the bathroom,
I can
tying
see
someone up.
exactly why he believes you to be the best, or potentially be the best, is what he's going to say. So I think you should go acquire the instrument that we've just added to our collection. Perhaps this bard can make it sing and perform better than you.
I was just saying how much I've been longing my entire life to play something just so significant.
Okay, he is, your insight is a 10. It's good enough to see there's a little heat there. Like there was a little insult tossed by Joster towards Scythian. The reaction from Scythian when he just kind of got pushed aside, and there's a little going on. I will go fetch the golden axe. Don't you worry. And he will make way. And Joster is going to stay there and be with Dusty. Now, as this is all taking place, we go back into the room in which you've all crammed yourself into.
Which are kind of stuck.
Now you're kind of
What's
there.
going on?
Will I be able to like notice, or would I have been able to perceive them like shutting the door, or you know what I mean, like see anything that they may have snuck in there?
What's your passive perception? Not
It
that
is
good.
11.
No, I think you're too like on edge on how to handle this.
Okay.
Very charismatic tiefling. And I need to put him.
Oh, I know
Coming,
how to
Dusty.
handle it.
Don't panic, I'm coming.
Oh, I'm cool as a
And I've got the
cucumber.
worst plan. I actually have 2 different plans. I don't know which one I'm going with first.
That's a balcony, right? That we're up on?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
correct.
Just wondering.
Huh?
No,
What's
for no
out
reason.
this window? Does it just go outside?
It does. That window leads outside.
Yeah, there's a bunch of windows. I don't know if you can
Checked
look
out
at
that
We are on
drawing.
the second
Look at all the windows.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the second floor though.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
just
gonna,
throw you out.
I'm gonna turn back and I'm gonna tell them they're bringing the instrument up here.
Okay.
Wait till they get
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get him around the back because hashtag cup of brown.
Cup of brown.
Hashtag
You gonna shit on them?
And I am.
We
I'm not
need
just
that
shit on these guys.
Okay, so we go down to you as this guy is like smoking.
Sure.
Is he?
He's unconscious.
Okay.
You wanted to do non-lethal. You did enough to jolt.
Yeah, I
Stop his
want
heart
to
for a
kind of like
second.
tie him up, gag him, make sure he
Okay.
can't do it again. Do you want me to slide a hand that or?
Yeah.
It's 27,
Okay.
and
I'm
then
assuming you drag him back into the room.
yeah, I dragged him back
Yes.
into the room. Kind of
gotcha.
did that Assassin's Creed get in here.
Yep.
Tied him up,
Yep. Done.
real nice, I suppose. And then since I've heard him talk, and I've seen him, I'm gonna go ahead and disguise myself back into him.
Okay. The man grumbles.
Yeah, man, no, now I know he talks like a pretentious ass.
Okay.
I don't have to man grumble anymore.
Refer back to previous episodes.
I'm learning.
Grumble. man.
Want to kind of like,
Grumble
if he
man
has
stuff.
any trinkets on him, like go through his pockets, kind of.
He has a key around his. I think it's around his neck. It looks like a master key.
Okay. There you go.
Nice.
Happy
Wanna-
little accidents.
We're
Happy
learning.
little oops.
We're learning.
Want to take that, put it around my neck where he had it,
Mhm.
present myself as much as possible like him. And then kind of want to peek out and see if I can like see where everyone is, like where they've gathered.
From where you are, you can look almost like peek up and look and see that Dusty is really close to kind of where the balcony is. Is he being this red-skinned yellow-horned tiefling just kind of very casually puts his elbows on the rail and kind of looks out a little bit. Like he's looking out, trying to play it cool. So you see that she's up there with a tiefling. There's no sign of the blue-skinned
Yeah.
black-horned tiefling. He's
So
up
wait,
there.
Joster's leaning on the
Oh
balcony?
yeah, he's doing that. I'm like badass looking out.
He is too,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah.
He sounds hot.
Because I was gonna. Now I'm stuck in this bathroom,
You sure are.
and he's looking out.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
You're
in
not
your
stuck. You're
general
the guy,
direction.
right?
Yeah, but like, why would he be? Oh, I guess it's the servant's bathroom, so he might have
Yeah.
just stopped for a tinkle.
Yes.
Maybe.
You were there watching UP.
Yeah, but if I'm not in there, where am I? Like, if there's so many things. I'm gonna just,
He doesn't know you were out there.
yeah, I'm just gonna wing it and leave
Hope
the
the best.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Look confident as possible, shoulders
Okay.
back,
You can maneuver your token.
left arm behind.
We can use our imagination to pretend you look like
I
Verdell.
don't know how to. but
You
where's
literally
my
just
token?
here. I put you in the doorway. Don't touch it before you break it. There you go. Oh, you got to go down. You got to scroll down. Keep scrolling. Hey, you did a thing.
Want to just kind of walk out
They're up here.
Correct.
and just kind of just keep walking this way, you know, just confidently stride across the room, into this doorway.
Yeah. As you do, he's gonna say, "Oh, Vordell,
Yes.
can you fetch me a bottle of wine?" And he looks back. 2 glasses per se. Is what he'll say.
Of course, sir.
Can I tell? Can I like roll something to see if I know?
Give me a performance. I'll give you. Okay, just give me a performance.
I don't know, 19.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's pretty good.
Wait, yeah,
It's
19.
believable.
Yes, I think I've had enough time practicing how posh assholes talk.
You played enough games with me then.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, be Eric right now. Yes.
All right. Okay. So you start heading. You're heading towards that door.
Yeah.
Vordell, it's that way, and he's going to point towards this door.
I'm gonna nudge Joster and be like, he's had a few drinks last night, huh? You know, like commiserate as if he's probably goofy because he's hungover.
Then thank you, sir.
Perhaps is what he says with a like a flirtatious smile. Okay.
Yeah, just
Let me
click on it
open
to
said
open.
door.
Yeah.
Good.
Who the heck?
Okay. To the 3 amigos. There's a lot going on. What do you guys want to do?
I'm waiting until he comes back up with that.
Okay, you're holding. Okay.
We're just
We
hold till he gets
are,
that
everyone
instrument
is
up here.
really close. We can't really.
I wanna-
I'm just want to
Right
make
now.
sure.
Okay.
I want to extrapolate a little bit, but while Joster and I have a second alone,
Uh-huh.
flirtatiously be
Ooh.
like,
Oh, yeah.
what is
Second
the,
alone.
where is
Getting
the
all hot.
what's that zap I feel between you two? It felt kind of. Should I trust him?
Are you referring to...
Scythian. It seemed as if.
Oh, Scythian is just a pawn in what we have going on here.
Oh.
Stick with me, and I will make sure that your skills exceed the fairest bards in the land, is what he says.
Can I do a?
Insight?
Yeah.
No need. You know he's fucking straight up telling you, I'm using this person, and I'm the real brains behind this whole thing.
I see. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down,
I would hope so.
Joster.
That's going to be about the time you'll hear the elevator coming down, or you'll hear him say, 2nd floor, and you'll see the elevator come down. He will whip out this beautiful instrument. We'll put him right about here as he kind of makes way. Boop. There we go.
Oh boy.
So he pulls out a beautiful mandolin. A canonaith, I think is how it
Yeah.
was. Mandolin.
Well, I've known about that like brand or something like that. Is that a brand or like
It is
a
a
family?
it is a particular type of.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure if
s-
Maki knew about it, she would have ranted and raved about how cool this thing
The
was.
3 of you, I would say that Bree is at the door peeking. Bree, you seeing, I see it. It's here.
I'm gonna be like, it's a Cathian or a Cathian.
Yeah, okay.
Blah, blah. Oh, I've dreamed of this my entire life. Like really ham it up
Well,
and
we
like.
heard-
He's very, like, he hands it over like it is a precious child that he's.
And I'm gonna cradle it like that. I'm just gonna
He's
take it like.
very hesitant as he kind of fights, and lets it go eventually into your hands.
And
You
I,
can
like-
feel that it's well crafted.
I put it up to my ear. It's perfectly tuned.
I know, right?
It's lovely.
Absolutely.
May I?
Oh, please do, is what Joster's going to say.
Absolutely. I'm just going to just.
As you get ready to play, go ahead and roll me a performance. You're going to walk in and you're going to see that there's a dwarf in the kitchen who appears to be the cook. And he looks and he says, what brings you in here?
So Joster requested wine. Master Joster probably is what he would say. So
Sure.
Master Joster requested wine in 2 glasses.
No, the glasses are over there. I cleaned them. The wine is back there. And he gives you directions.
I'm gonna
You see him as
quickly-
he's like grabbing his cleaver. Whack! On a duck's head or neck. Separating it, chucking it off into like a scrap pile.
Careful, we've had cats roaming around. I grabbed 2 glasses, a bottle of wine.
Took a minute.
Be like, I sent her off, but she could be back.
Cats, you say?
Cat, yes.
Evens or odds?
Evens. No, Yes, I'm gonna stick with it.
I'm highly allergic to cats. Think there better not be any in here, is what he
She
says.
was everywhere. I had to escort her out. I may have some on me. I'll change immediately.
Okay.
And then I'll leave.
Quickly leaving.
Yes. Don't want to have him,
Okay.
give him an allergic
What is your
reaction.
performance?
I will. Oh boy, I haven't played a mandolin in years, but I think I got it, and I'll get into like a very love romantic, like deeply gazing into Josser's eyes, and that's a 21.
Oh, that performance is very good.
Like I'm gonna do that like sultry, like
Man.
lay it on
18 minutes.
thick,
Yes.
Yeah, 18 minutes.
and I'd like to like.
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Talking to
know.
myself. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm also kind of like, I wouldn't say obviously backing away, but I'm kind of like doing that like come here, but I'm slowly like backing up while I'm doing that, like just kind of like backing down, like getting some distance while he kind of maybe tries to follow a little bit. So I'm gonna be like
Backing up 5 feet, or you're walking.
Wait.
like
Backing
this way. No,
Okay.
backing like towards where I know that like there were people down
I'll give
there.
you right about that square, and he's gonna slowly turn, and he was looking like this and kind of watching you play, and as he turns, it kind of shifts into like this, like he's watching you, and his whole demeanor has changed to where he seems to be captivated by what you're doing. You have his attention. Scythian, on the other hand, seems to be. I think she has performed enough. I would like to have the instrument back. As he's going to say, just a few moments more, Scythian. She can really play this instrument, unlike someone.
Does it? Can I like feel what any of the magical power it has?
You
or
feel
anything?
there's something to it, but you need more time to
Oh, sure.
attune to it, essentially.
I know that if I had more time with this, I would be able to really make it sing.
At least an hour.
At least an hour.
At least an
Like,
hour.
I could, like,
No
lay
more
down
or
and
less.
sleep.
An hour condensed into 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me...
I did have a next part of my plan.
I'm sure you do.
I've got everything concocted up.
Oh gosh.
I was right all along.
Whatever I say or do or sing, I'm
Well.
going to try to be
Mhm.
holding it as long as I possibly can. So whatever that would be, to the point of fighting.
Okay, now I want to go to you in the room. As you can see,
Okay, as we see
And
her,
I don't know you guys are there, so.
I actually going to do the trauma tree and cast ominous whispers
Thaumaturgy.
thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy,
Yep. Ominous
yeah.
whispers where?
near the front door, so it gets their attention and saying, like, "Is there someone else in this room, or downstairs?"
Okay.
Okay.
You're
Alright.
coming upstairs though.
I do actually,
You are coming up because you got to bring in his wine.
yeah,
Oh,
sure.
so
Yeah.
you're using it as a communication to her.
No, just well, yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could go back and tell you, just don't get close to them. But
So you're going to take the stairs up, I'm assuming, to bring said wine?
well,
Are you or not?
the plan actually was that now that I would see that Dusty has the mandolin, to cast web at them, to pin them to the wall,
Oh, jeez.
and I can use my sculpt spell to leave Dusty safe from this.
Okay.
If they fail the deck save, they're considered trapped until they get a deck save to pass, or a strength save to pass, sorry. And that was my plan. So
That's
we
a
could
good
just
plan.
hit the road.
Okay, so
Well-
I have you on the map.
What?
This is where you've come from. You can see that there's a performance taking place. This is your time to shine
Yes.
for what you want to do. So you're going to cast web on the instrument, correct?
No, I'm going to cast it
On
on
him.
Joster and
Okay.
Scythian to pin them
Okay.
to the wall.
Okay.
Web is a 20-foot cube, and I just have to be within 60 feet. I'm pretty sure I'm within
You
60
are.
feet.
You are.
Well, I
You would be
was-
able to do so.
So I
Also
want to,
thinking-
I want to cast web.
As you're doing these, you're from the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah.
This the door sneezes.
I would like to cast web at them, and they have to make me a dex save.
I will do that.
Or
I
they
feel
don't
like-
have to if they don't want to. I'm open to options.
I feel like Joster at least is distracted by beauty
Yeah.
and magnificence.
And I'd say Scythian's distracted by his hatred.
And if you have the crack in the door
You can.
Wondering maybe like Mage Hand, where you could just like pull the back of Dusty's.
What is the number
Coat
you guys?
I'm gonna go.
Pull
I'm
them.
gonna
It's
go
not-
cast invisibility.
Oh, okay.
And-
And then step
So-
into that room with you guys.
Okay.
As
alright.
you are performing and doing all this, you're seeing it through the doorway. You're stepping out and you're immediately like, Spider-Man! Trying to web. Yep, exactly.
Go gadget web.
The web is going to latch on into that area. It pins Scythian
I cast invisibility on myself
to
at
the
that.
wall. Joster is going to be able to avoid it. He does not get trapped into it. You immediately cast invisibility.
With the
Right.
instrument in my hands.
Yep, so it's, and now it's time for an initiative.
All right.
With like 10 minutes or so
Oh
to
my
go.
gosh,
We're gonna get
we
this
can
quick.
do this.
Who has rope?
I
do
wasted
this.
mine.
Damn it.
Ooh, he might beat me in initiative.
One would hope.
Oh.
What?
What? That's so rude. But
I can't have you go perfect.
19.
my plan was so cool.
And it's played well to this point. I have not stopped it. I love it. Okay, Maki, what's your name?
21.
No, you will be first.
Yes! Get wrecked!
Dusty.
Sorry.
Big old 11.
Oh.
Dusty is invisible. Nissa.
15.
Kairos.
A whopping 3.
Guys, the wizard.
Bree.
19.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, let me shuffle the order from where it should be. There we go. So, what is your dexterity?
It's a strength save now.
No. I
oh.
need it because Joster has tied your initiative.
Oh, my dexterity. It's a +2. It's a 15.
Oh, rollies. Roll a d20.
Uh-oh. Come on.
Nat 20.
Oh, you win.
Oh.
So you will be
Alright.
first. He will go second.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna cast chromatic orb at him. We'll try to.
Okay.
12 plus 9 is 21, right? Yes.
I believe that's how math works.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna roll on here because I casted it at the 3rd level. 5d8, and we'll go lightning damage. Is gonna be 19 damage.
Okay, 19 damage. That's pretty freaking good.
Yeah. And then I want to be kind of making my swift exit. So we're gonna get right there. Done.
Okay. When this takes place, he's going to go next.
Yeah.
You are going to see that his form changes from a tiefling with horns to an incubus.
No wonder he was so charming.
He was literally, yes, and his fingernails grow into claws. He is, I guess, exotically kind of a seductive kind of
I knew he was
creature.
hot for no reason.
hmm He is not happy, and then he is going to basically go off, and he kind of disappears.
Well, that's an uh-oh,
In
Spanish.
anger,
We're invisible together.
Oh, jeez.
and Bree, it'll be your turn.
Okay.
Sweet, sweet.
Help.
So close to using something.
Huh?
I was very close to using something.
If you use fairy fire,
Ask me on something you see, I think.
Yes.
see. Okay. That's what I thought.
If you paint it first and it goes invisible, it's you got the little silhouette around it.
All
But
right.
he's already supposedly invisible or something.
Okay. So I'm
And I
gonna
went
pop
so-
out of the door.
Surprise! Or, well, are we still?
Where both of them were, I am
Megan
going to
said,
cast
"Get wrecked."
web.
Oh,
What are we doing? I'm sorry. I was,
I'm going to cast web that way.
Ooh.
All right.
More web.
This is gonna web
We're
this guy
gonna
to the
lock
wall.
him down. Okay.
I don't think he can make a
Dex
dex
14.
save.
No, he. I'm pretty sure he automatically fails
Yeah,
it. and
'cause he's
He's
restrained.
webbed again. Yep.
So
So that's a Dex 14.
He fails it
Uh,
because he's already webbed.
yeah, and he's got to be
So he's
by
like double
17
it.
first.
Is
so now
Joster
you-
still there, or did he move?
The web does not. You don't know, because he's invisible currently.
but it doesn't hit it.
It hits the same area, and you definitely have Scythian pinned to the wall that you know of.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna back up
Mm-hmm.
over here.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're too close. What am I gonna do?
All right, Nissa, you're up.
Yeah. All right. I'm also going to step out.
Figure.
Yeah. I would like to hit in the general area where they went invisible, and I'm afraid I would also hit you. And
All good.
okay.
Oh.
I'm not. No, I was gonna. No, let's see here. In the hopes that. No, I think I'll just back up.
You guys are on the second floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that. Towards not over the balcony, of course. That's fine.
How high is it?
Hold my
15 feet up,
action
I think.
It's 15 feet above.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought I wrote that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I did.
for chromatic orb, and hopefully I can sense something that's going.
I'm assuming
to,
you're coming out of the room when you.
Yes.
That I could go ahead and cast that.
Are you
Sure.
next? I don't think you're
I'm
next.
last.
Yeah.
So you're holding.
I'm holding
Okay.
chromatic orb
Dusty.
for.
I'm next?
hopefully-
Yeah.
Yeah, where are you going?
I'm gonna. I'm invisible, so I'm gonna.
Little feet.
Yeah, I
I'm
would
gonna
even see where
avoid
you're at.
everything
Shoot.
and try and get in that room. The second, or I'll actually go in Joster's room
Okay.
and just
The door will open.
and close the door.
Well, that's not his room. That was the art room, but.
Oh yeah,
no,
art
no,
room.
that's his room.
Oh,
That's,
that's his room.
Yeah, he was
oh.
painting in his own room.
Oh, okay. So we were in somebody else's room. Okay.
Yes.
so I was hoping to be stealthy about that. Because
You have advantage on your stealth check.
let's
Because
try.
you're invisible.
Okay, not bad. Stealth is
7 minutes.
That's a dirty 20 for stealth.
Yeah. You
Has
feel
it
it's
been
good.
an hour?
Feel it's pretty good. You're getting close to an hour.
So she would have been within the 30
Passing all the
feet
trace.
then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you feel
So,
confident.
Oh, for
extra
sure.
10,
Yeah, so that's a 30.
30.
Okay.
And I will. I will just ready a dagger strike. I'm gonna get to the window and then I'm gonna ready a dagger, like, ready in action in case somebody comes in the room.
Gotcha.
And I will. No, I'm gonna stay invisible.
All right. So we move on to Scythian, who is stuck like a mother.
You had to be by 17 first
I know.
and then the
He's
14.
like he's fighting, but he's stuck.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What is going on here? This is is what he does. He's just frustrated.
You want me to light him on fire?
Oh my god.
That's my signature move, so.
I'll stick you to a wall and burn you.
I do! It's paid off.
It's
Your
pretty.
fairy fighter
He
is
would
not
take
extra
damage,
fire.
but since
Yeah,
he's,
there's nothing he can do currently. He's kind of stuck. Kairos,
What's the square size? 10?
5
Five.
feet.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to fly across over here to the other side.
15, 20, 25,
30,
30.
yep. And just have my longbow ready and just hold my action until Joster shows himself again.
Okay, so that'll end the first round. Bring us to the second round. Maki, you are up first.
Detect magic? I don't think so. Plus it takes 10 minutes to use, so.
No, mine doesn't.
Oh, okay. Yes.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can sense where he is? He's an incubus, so he'd probably give off some low-level magic.
You can try, certainly.
Is that going to be my action?
I mean, yeah, you're trying to magically find him. Using
I'm trying
Arcana.
to use my hand to take it down the window.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay.
Metagaming.
Thanks.
She doesn't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
I want to die. I want to just hold an action. I'll hold Chromatic Orb. And if Joster appears in front of me or within range, so 90 feet of me, I want to start blasting.
Okay.
I'll even call out lightning damage again. As the type of damage I'm using. I'm going to hold my ground.
Okay, so to clarify, I'm focusing on Dusty.
Okay.
You entered the room, you went to the window, correct? Okay. That's all I need.
Oh.
I feel like he's with me.
He comes out of the ethereal plane into the material plane back where you are. Like, if you look on the token, he's literally right there. You can use your held action because he's like, I have you now.
He can see me. I'm invisible. Does he just know I'm there?
Oh, you're right. You are
Yeah,
invisible.
invisible.
And I rolled a
Retcon.
28 on
No,
stealth.
so he's in the room and he's fumbling for something in the room. Then that's what he'll be doing.
Okay. I'm just gonna try to. I'll be hunkered down, trying to just be as quiet as I can.
Okay.
With
No
jingle
one
bells.
has seen that. He's in the room doing that.
But can we hear it?
Well, you hear somebody rustling around for sure.
Okay,
Yes.
well then. All right.
It'll be Bree's turn.
Yes.
All right. Well then, I guess I will just need to get out of here, but I need to make sure she's safe.
No hurry.
Well, then I'll just use my bow on Scythian.
We can just run. He's stuck to a wall.
Yeah.
Well, we
You
can
can
run,
still shoot him, but I'm just saying he's stuck
Yeah.
Yeah.
for at least a little bit.
Is there stairs over here?
There is stairs over there.
That's 15
Alright.
feet.
So I'm gonna take a shot at him and run.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack. You will have advantage.
Okay.
He is immobile.
Let's see, dirty 20.
Oh, that hits.
And that's 8 points of
Oh,
damage.
good. Nice shot.
25, 30.
Takes it.
You get
Definitely
all the
does some
stairs.
damage.
Okay.
That's going up.
Oh,
You want to go down, it's on this side.
yeah. There you go. That's where you get.
Alright.
Okay. Nissa, you're up.
All right. So standing here, I was listening, and I'm going
5, 10,
10, 15, 20.
Yep.
You
So
want
yeah, I can hit
The
in
door is
front
open.
of the
It was not
doorway.
closed. So the
So
door is
if
open.
I come up to the door and look in, will I see?
You will definitely see him as he's like looking back. Oh shit, somebody's got me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to hit him with chromatic orb.
Mm-hmm. You can
So
do
anyways, I
that.
started blasting.
Will an 18 hit?
It does.
Oh my god, thank God. Oh yeah. That would be 20. 8, and
Okay.
and I will use my last 5 feet to step back out the doorway.
Okay. The chromatic orb was dealing what type of damage? Just so I'm clear on that.
Oh, I'm sorry, it was lightning. My bad. My
You're only at
bad.
25 feet. Is that all you have?
No, I have 30.
So
I went up
5,
20.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, all right. I thought I only had
30.
5 feet left. So yeah, maybe back 10.
I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you.
Okay. So after that hits, he kind of winces in pain, takes some damage, but not as much as you expected.
What did you use?
Lightning.
Dusty.
Okay, so that's not.
Oh, he's gonna pull out something fun. He's rifled through and found something.
Does he look rough?
I mean, he's taken some battle damage.
Yeah.
He looks more pissed off and aggravated.
Oh.
He's like that sexy, I'm beat up, but I'm still cool looking thing.
Damn, he's sexy right now.
Right. Okay.
Don't look at him, Dusty. He's hot.
He's,
Oh no,
She's
he's
so
hot.
weak.
I'm vulnerable to hotness.
Literally. Well, I'm gonna go in a different direction with this. So buckle in. I'm going to drop invisibility
Okay.
and feign fear.
Okay.
What's going on? What happened? Somebody attacked and I just ran away. It's my instinct. I just do it automatically.
Give me a persuasion.
And technically, the butler attacked.
27.
Okay. Let's see.
And I will, like, in a panic state, try to open the window. Like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. All the while, I still have the mandolin, like, tucked in my arm.
Okay.
Does the window open?
The window does open. Correct.
Okay, I'm like, being panicked. I throw the window open as my action and look out over as if, like, maybe I can jump. You think I can make it?
No, don't do that. You'll hurt yourself.
Oh.
Damn. Okay.
Will you protect me from these monsters?
Come with me if you want to live.
I want to stay here. It's safer in here.
Yeah, because I'm about to go up there.
All right. That'll cut. Anything else? That'll pretty much.
I want to stay here. I don't want to go anywhere.
Okay. Okay.
It's safer in here.
Scythian is like, damn webs, because he's still stuck.
Oh, I can get him out.
Kairos is up.
I'm staying put and just holding my actions till I see something.
Okay.
Wouldn't you
You
be able to
couldn't see
see
him?
into that room?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
probably not
If
because
it's
Why
around
not?
the
Sure
corner.
you would.
He's
there.
in the corner. You could see her though.
I,
You could see Dusty.
I did
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
invisibility
Yeah, but
finally.
he's like tucked like into the way the door opens up is gonna swing in.
Oh, he's blocked by the door.
Yeah.
I'll just motion to Dusty that
Yep.
This
Okay.
way.
So while you're doing your performance, he's like, oh no.
I'm like, I'll just be like, what do they want from me?
Okay.
Little girl, like, 40-year-old little girl.
Okay, and you're gonna continue to hold action.
Yep.
Okay. In round 2, round 3 is up. Makai.
Maki. Do I hear voices up there?
You hear voices.
I was frantically like loudly trying to purposefully bring attention.
It's 15 feet up.
But why did you web me?
My
You
bad.
betrayed my family.
My bad. I'm still gonna just pierce him. I'm gonna take 10 feet, 10 or 5, 2 steps over. I'm gonna misty step up onto the balcony.
Okay. There.
Yeah, we're there.
You're up.
And then does that count as
It's probably a bonus action.
a bonus action?
Are
I
you
mean, I still
casting
get
it, or is it part? Is it like a
It's a
spell?
fey touched feet
Yeah,
thing.
That's your bonus action.
Okay, cool. I do also have it as a spell, so I just
Yeah,
wanted to.
okay.
Cool. Do I still get a spell? Right? Or no?
If it's a fey touched, I'm pretty sure that's a feature or a trait.
It is a feature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
then, yeah, you can still cast. magic.
Awesome. We're gonna go right here once I can see him.
And you will as he's
Yeah, we're gonna go 3rd level Gin chromatic orb. I don't really have. Gonna use cold damage. Maybe.
I was
Okay.
thinking.
Oh, I'm gonna use an inspiration point.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 24
Yeah, it
to
hits.
hit.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just gonna do it on here because I can't count. Just set myself up for 18 damage.
Okay.
Does he look affected by that?
Well, cold seems to be damaging, but not quite as much as you'd hoped. Yep.
Does he look rough?
He looks 9 points more than he did rougher the previous time, if I can remember right.
Okay. He took half.
Very good.
I'm gonna step back to here. No offense. And yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Now it's his.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So, you're panicking, you're freaking out.
Help me, please, darling.
Okay.
I just casted another spell in there.
These people are trying to attack me.
Kind of weird that they're only getting him.
Yeah. The people I brought with me are trying to attack me.
Well, no, I'm still the butler.
Right.
Yes.
I've organized this heist. You'll
Okay.
give us the harp.
So he's going
Handling.
to look at you very beat up and charming, and he's gonna move in really close, and he's like, "I'll protect you." Go ahead and give me a charisma saving throw. Or a constitution. No, a charisma saving throw first.
Charisma saving throw.
Uh-huh. See if you
Okay.
can resist his.
Oh no.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I mean, 19.
Okay. He's gonna lean in to attempt to kiss you.
Oh.
You are going to be able to do. What do you want to do? Do you
Take
how
one
do you-
for the team.
How do you want to play that? Take one for the team.
Take one for the team.
I'm gonna do that, like, Hollywood, like, I'll also lean in and then I'll be like,
Ooh, leave him on the. Leave
Yeah.
him waiting.
Oh, okay.
like a turn my cheek, like, give me a little, like,
Yeah.
kiss.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
21.
Okay. You will take. Oh, let's roll 20. Come on, pop up there. Or not. There we go. I'm just building tensions on.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's see what that totaled out as. Currently, it is. Go all the way down to this long list of dice rolls.
No.
You will take. Yeah. What is it? Hey, did I hit the wrong one?
21.
No, that's right.
20.
You'll take half. It's 31. 31 points, so you take half. So it's like, what, 15? I believe. So you take 15 points of damage. As you are successful in saving against it, but it was still very psychically damaging to you. Your hit point maximum is also reduced by 15. So that was a draining kiss, for sure. Once he's performed that as his action, he's going to turn and move towards the door. He will be in front of the door. Does anybody want to do anything? As he has exposed himself.
Okay, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on him.
Mm-hmm.
And one shot with the longbow.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, good. Okay. I was like, does that hit? Did I not hit?
It's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's your held action.
Yes.
And he is going to close the door.
Lovely.
The door is now closed.
Oh, dear Lord.
Shkadoosh. It is Bree's turn.
Take my chances.
Okay.
Bree,
Alright.
door's
Come
closed.
over there.
You're all the way by the stairs.
Now you're in a
Yeah.
room with an incubus and the door is closed.
Hand
Seen
check.
it once, seen it 1,000 times. Wait, is it my turn?
Crap.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Bree's
mine.
turn.
turn.
Is this it?
Shoot.
Long range, blow up the door kind
I
of
don't
thing.
have that kind of stuff.
I do.
With a closed door?
I think I could blow the door up
Okay.
with enough hits.
Sure.
Depends.
Let me back over here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Alright. I will hold an action. If I see him through the door, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Is the door wood?
It is made of wood.
Awesome.
Yes. It is Nissa's turn.
Oh gosh.
So get in there.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to just blow the. Okay. What I'm gonna do is
It's a
take.
bonus action to cry.
Already there.
No, I don't think I have to do that. I'll stay up. No, don't move me up.
You're wooden.
I'm gonna toss on fireball off my necklace in front of the door, and
Do it.
blow it up.
Okay. Go and roll your damage for fireball.
Where are you gonna put it at?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
I'm gonna put it right
In front of the
here where you
I
close
just didn't know if
the
it was close
door.
enough to catch the web on fire.
So, yeah, hold on.
Oh, that would work.
Actually, I could just do that.
It's pretty large.
Yeah.
It probably is going to catch almost everything on top on there. I think it's like
That's
20 foot
29.
diameter.
29.
Hang on.
It's the same thing as tidal wave, I think. So it's
Let's
like
just hope
20
there's
feet.
some floor left.
I guess I'm definitely
no,
going out
I
the
think-
window for sure now.
I think it's like 20 feet.
Yeah,
Cube.
let me look. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not cubed. It's
Fly
a
around
huge
and
ass
get her.
circle.
Or sphere than in.
Out the window.
Yep.
I don't
We'll
think
have
it's
to
30
find a
feet.
window first.
I think it's
Wow.
20.
I think.
Trusty old
Well, yeah,
players.
but I can only go 30 feet in combat, even flying, so.
You can
I
bonus.
didn't
One out the
ask the
window.
condition of
Wait
the
till I
room.
get there.
said I cast fireball.
Fly me down.
I was just gonna risk jumping out the window and taking.
Hey, the book is alphabetical for a
Damn.
reason.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Or I mean, even like
What do
Bushes
we
down
need?
there?
I got the.
we need Dusty to get out of that
I
room.
need to know the diameter of the
I think it's
spell.
20 feet. I
It's
can-
20 feet radius. Yeah.
There we go.
20.
Sorry.
He's just been slaving away trying to find it out.
I know. I'm blah, blah, blah,
Scoot back
blah.
to do it though.
So everybody is clear except for the door. Just making sure.
Um.
On a radius.
Yeah. Well,
Diameter is 20 feet each way from the center. Radius is
Okay.
20 overall. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I'm wrong. Brian should be on the chat to correct me.
Okay.
Okay. The door is going to be obliterated.
the door's the strongest thing in this game.
Is there a spell save on that fireball, the necklace?
It'll be a
No.
dex
There
save.
should be.
It'll be a dex save.
Deck save 15.
Yeah,
my
that's what I
bad.
thought.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, he is going to have not enough to beat that with that roll, so he has a 13 dex save. Let me double check. Damage resistance. Yep, 13 on the dex save, so he's going to eat the damage. How much was it?
29.
So he will take half of that, which is what?
14.
Very good.
I didn't know you were asking us. I'm really sorry.
Somebody's paying attention. 14. It is going to blow him back against the wall. Dusty, I want you to go ahead and give me a 1-2, because you're within that 10-foot
Oh,
square.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. I just want to be close to that guy. Dexterity saving throw, 18.
That is good enough to take half the damage, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
So you will take
14.
the 14.
Damn.
You are technically next, so are you done with your turn? I'm gonna try something here.
I am gonna stay.
Where you are.
I'm gonna move in.
Moving in.
Not in front of the doorway, but right around the corner of the doorway, so I
Okay.
can.
Okay.
What door?
It's enough force that it's going
It gets in my
to
range. I'm gonna.
lift you or have enough to shove you, so I will allow you to do if you'd like to blow out the window, you can try to do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that is going to be my best bet. I'm going to strap the old axe on my back.
Sure.
Hopefully, in the midst of being blown, I've strapped
Can you
it
give
on.
us like a blasting away?
And you'll hear in the distance jingling like
Oh,
Santa Claus,
yeah, that's
like
good.
jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Okay.
I'm
Go
going
ahead.
out the window.
Go ahead and give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check to see how well you do from 20 feet in the
I'm gonna
air.
try to like parkour down the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, acrobatics. That's a 16.
Okay. So you play it off. Like it literally is going to lift you up. You start to literally go out and you're going to put your hands just on the side of the window enough to let you start dropping vertical. So it'll be going straight out. You got enough to kind of keep it to where you can parkour down all the way down to the first floor out the window.
We hear the jingle jingles in the wind.
Yes.
Will I take-
I'm gonna say at that point
Harp
Yeah.
secured.
that you have it.
I would
The
probably.
main one of the main protagonists being Scythian is stuck.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that he is going to lose his shit and he's going to come up and
Did the webs
basically
go on
just
fire?
the webs. Oh, I don't know.
Can we play evens or odds?
It's close, but I don't know if it would have went. Sure.
It's a
let's-
20-foot cube.
No, that's.
And I aimed it at. So Joster was here, and he was there.
That's.
But you
5,
placed the
10,
fireball
15,
right-
20. It's right here. It was right here.
Where'd you place the fireball?
Right
At the
there.
door.
5, 10, 15.
The web's
20.
here.
Oh,
web
the
is
web
right
is.
there.
Oh.
All through there.
Sure, we'll say it catches on fire.
Take a slice of that, Scythian.
We'll say that Joster is going to be like, make his escape. He's going to do his thing to make his disappearance. You guys can get out of the house.
I would have cast invisibility as soon as I landed as well, just to be
Also,
obscured again.
you guys are going to see a bunch of students that are there that I'm assuming you would yell fire and help to get out.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We'll call it a success.
It's a success!
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Those of you who hung in there, we really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Had a lot of fun with it.
Tune in next
Is
week.
Scythian still
Tune
alive?
in next to what's
Yeah.
that?
Is Scythian still alive?
Yeah, but he was just, I don't know that I would have helped him out.
No,
We'll leave that in the air. He
because I was
may-
just going to say, your debt collectors have come.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay. Yo, I like that. We'll see. We'll leave it in the air. I got a good idea now.
Oh, shit.
You guys will all successfully make it back, and I will read said conclusion.
Is there any chance I can convince what's his face to let me keep it by playing beautifully?
Here's the thing.
He would really engross.
You have options. You can turn it over to him and put him to rest. You could attempt to persuade him, or you could just not turn it over and keep it for yourself.
I don't want to do that. I like him. He really is a person that sounds cool. But I would like to try to. I don't want to not put him to rest. Like I don't want to like.
What
So
if
is there a resolution where he could feel good that he's passing it on to somebody? That's what I want to
Yeah,
impart.
like inheriting his,
Yeah.
his adventure.
Continuing his legacy.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion. I like it. I like where it's going.
23.
When you return, you will convince him that the legacy needs to be carried on because the persuasion is very good, and he rolled not bad, but not good enough to beat that.
13.
And he will tell you that he is at peace with someone of your caliber to keep said golden axe. And that's where we will end
Yay!
this chapter of the tale. Also, as a reward, everyone that played here can now select another rare magic item of your choice that will be delivered upon the completion, which you have done. And you will get the Canthian mandolin called Golden Axe. Dusty.
Is it the? Is it?
It
Can I
is
look it
we can discuss it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's been fun. We're every Tuesday till we finish this book, and we're cruising right along through it. Had a great time. Thanks for
everybody.
watching. Tune in. You're looking for something to fill the time between Tuesdays. Hey, we got 2 seasons worth of awkward role playing as we learn how to stream things to YouTube. We're really getting better towards the end of our second season there. We appreciate it. So have a good evening.
Yay!